You are now live on Amazon.
Amazon Live, what up, though? It's me, Dragon Blaker, and you're watching Shopping Dragons. We are here today to take a look at a whole slew of amazing products. I just want to say welcome again. And while everybody's pouring in, I'm just going to double check a few things on this side. And I think we look pretty good. Now, I can't really read the chat, so let me move this over here and this over here, okay? Bang, a-rang. Still a little hard to read the chat, but I think it's a little bit better than it was just a moment ago. What's up, everybody? You're watching Shopping Dragons. I'm Dragon Blaker. You can call me Blake. And today we got a bunch of stuff that we're going to take a look at. So let's just get right into it. I got so much stuff, I don't even know where to begin. Let's take a look at something that we've seen before. And then we'll take a look at some things that I don't think are really commonly featured here on Amazon Live. There's products that I haven't seen. So, what do we got? I guess we can just take a look at the Eufy stuff. I got the C22. I got that. I got a C22. We can take a look at that. It is right here. Oh, this box is a little bit brittle or compromised because it got ripped open at the bottom. Yo, this is the Eufy Security outdoor cam. It's a C22. And the solo cams are great because they run by themselves. They don't need any home base. Okay. I'm trying to do 10 things at once. And I remember when I was really impressed with the camera the other day. Let me tell you, I still am. It's all about that magnet mount, and we're going to get into that right now. Okay. We got the Eufy Security Outdoor C22 solo cam. What's great about these cameras is, like I said just a moment ago, they don't need the home base. So you can hook this up. You can put a micro SD card in this, and you can get your footage right off the card. So it's perfect for like remote areas. You know what I mean? It does come included with, I think it's a 10 or maybe 13-foot USB cord. But what's really great about this cord, and I want to show you up close, is it's like it's shielded almost in a sense. Oh, I guess I got to leave this to do this. Yeah, okay. So I got my cell phone out here, and we're going to take a look. What's awesome about the C22 is that it has this USB-C connection that is shielded. So when you want to hook it up, you can be confident that it's not going to take any major weather damage. I know it's a little dark back here and a little pixelated, but we're going to refine this setup very soon. Okay, and yeah, it's just your standard USB-C port on the other side. And so it's really easy to connect. You just want to make sure that when you put it in the right way, because it's not like a proprietary fit. It's just oval on both sides. So the only thing that you can do to make sure that you plug it in is look at the USB port itself. But once you get it in, it just goes in so easy, and it stays in. And it protects the cord from the elements. So you don't have to worry about like moisture or anything damaging your contacts and causing you any type of major issue. I've been so excited to showcase all these products that I haven't taken the time to install them yet. And I really want to, but I also really enjoy showing them. So to the people that are in the chat, I see Eric S. What's up? I see Justin's here taking care of the Shopping Dragons account for me. And I see Victoria Diaz in the chat. What's up, you guys? What would you guys like to see? Would you like to see me, not today, but would you like to see me go outside and install these cameras? Is that something you'd like to watch? Let me know what type of direction we might be able to take Shopping Dragons channel in, specifically this show. But yeah, we still have the security protecting sticker on the camera to protect the lens. So I'm reluctant to peel them until I do the installation. So let me know what you want to see. But you can plug this in. It runs off USB. It has an adapter included in the box. So, oh, sorry. Like I'm trying to do direction, and I got to get some hotkeys. I just would like to be a little more efficient. But it does come with the adapter. It comes with the 10 or 13-foot cord. You plug it in. It's got a port on the bottom that you can put your micro SD card in. I don't know what the C22 supports as far as max memory in the card, but I got to assume you can at least put a half a terabyte in it. I would assume you could put more in it, and we can learn about all those things another time, because the Eufy Security Cam Solo C22 Solo Cam C22, it speaks for itself. It's IP67 resistant, so you don't have to put this. You don't have to keep it protected like under something. You can just put it right out in the weather, and it's going to be good. I think it has operational temperatures ranging from -4 degrees Fahrenheit to 122 or 144 degrees Fahrenheit. There's a lot to memorize in the products, because with the setup that I have today, I haven't quite yet got it to be looking at my product pages, and I will have that happening soon enough. But unless there's some questions about the C22, I'll be happy to go back to it. But I'm going to move on from this camera for now. And I think we'll just pluck things back. Or what do you think, if I should leave them on the table, or if I should pluck them down off the table like we're doing anything? Actually, you know what? There's just a couple things as I wanted to put this away that I want to continue to mention about the C22. Let me unplug the very long extension cord that's easy to plug into the camera and show you this magnetic mount. The magnetic mount is the greatest thing. If you got to see the inaugural episode of Shopping Dragons that we did just a few days ago, you would know how excited I was to understand that this mounting bracket it's a simple magnet. It's so easy to use. It sticks on the camera. It doesn't come off. Now, last week, or in my previous show, when we were learning about the Solo Cam C22, I was like putting the magnet on the top. And it does stick, but it's not designed to stick to the top. It'll easily fall off. But to the bottom, very, very, very strong magnet. And the bracket that is the magnet, it's concave, so it grips the convex sphere of the C22 extremely easily. And what else is great about this mount is, I'll show you. My stuff is so far away and everything is white. So thank you for your patience. Okay, so what else is great about this is that it's just a magnet. It comes right off the bracket. Really, it's a powerful magnet. I had to give it a little tug to get it off. But this simple metal disc is all that you need for a secure installation of the C22 in any position. It's got a single screw, so you can put it right into the wall. And then it's got this little hook on it on the back. And I just am assuming that once you mount the camera, that you can put the cable right behind that and just kind of tuck it in place, so that perhaps if there maybe was some type of failure with the magnet, at least it's still secure in the wall, like this, right? Where my finger is acting as the wall. And yeah, so it's one screw, you put it right in the wall, and then the magnet adapter goes right onto that piece of metal. And then, as I said before, boom, it just sticks to the bottom of the camera. It's so easy. It's so easy. It's one screw installation. Like Eufy couldn't make it any easier, really. So yeah, I love magnets. I love this mount so much. I really can't get over the magnet. But yeah, awesome. C22 Outdoor Solo Cam by Eufy Security. If you don't have one, you can click through the carousel right now and find you one. Let's go back to this hard cam. Hello. Okay, let's put the Eufy Security C22 Outdoor Cam away for now. We'll move on to another product. And let me check the chat while we're doing that. Hey, hello, Victoria. I see Hefe in the chat. Hey, it's Hefe, right? It is Hefe. Everybody says Jeff E, this and that. Can I just confirm for my own personal peace of mind that if you're still in the chat, your name is pronounced Hefe, right? If it's not, please correct me. I see Maxine Z in the chat saying, "Hey Blake, what's up?" And Justin's taking care of the chat. So, one thing that I neglected to mention, that during this stream, you can enter for a chance to win an Amazon gift card. And we're going to be doing that. So I assume, since Justin has posted the message, that the form is clear. So you can go to dragonblogger.com/enter live right now and go ahead and enter that. That's going to be at some random time, not necessarily the end of the stream. And so stay tuned for that. I'm really excited to be able to give back a $5 gift card to the wonderful viewing audience Yes, it's clear. And I see Evans is in the chat. Hey, Shopping Dragons. Hey, Evans, what's up? We're just getting ready to move on to our next product. What do you think it should be? We've got the camping light. We've got the Fire Stick TV. We got the Tribit radio. I got the Noco charger. I got the Motion Boom Plus. So many things. Feel free to scroll through. And if nobody makes a suggestion in maybe like the next 10 seconds, then I will just pick the next item myself. I got my giant Thor cup today. I got a Thor's worth of water. Okay. I love talking about things that I know about, and I definitely know about this next product. It is the EcoFlow camping light, and it seems to be the next product featured in the carousel anyway. So what a perfect transition. The EcoFlow camping light is really, truly an amazing product. I want to say one thing. I'm just trying to be real thorough and learn. Today, you can get the Eufy Security Solo Outdoor Cam C22 for $79.99. So $80 to protect the outside and have a good understanding of what is happening in your surroundings when you're not around. Really good deal. So you can click through, check it out, get some more information, and we'll have more information about it on the next stream. But moving on to the EcoFlow camping light. I won this light. From an EcoFlow stream like a month ago. And when I won it, I clicked through the carousel to the product page and I was like, $69 for a light? That seems like a lot of money for just a simple camping light that fits in the palm of your hand. But I'll tell you, once I received the light and had it in my possession and had the opportunity to use it a little bit, I completely understand now why they charge $69 for the light. I feel that it's such a great value that you're sleeping on it if you're not buying one. Even if you put it in your wish list now and see if EcoFlow puts it on a little sale later, the EcoFlow camping light is the perfect light for you. It's perfect for anybody. It's perfect if you're a camper. It's perfect if you're a hunter. It's perfect if you like to be out on the boat. It's a great option for an emergency situation, and we're going to get into looking at that right now. What's awesome about the light is that it has these little things on the back that are loops, but they're not solid loops. They're more like hooks, and they pop up. They pop up like this. I'm trying to navigate this. I better duck down a little bit so I can see. Okay, better. So yeah, they have these loops, and there's two of them because they're actually hooks. So you can make a loop out of two hooks and then hook it onto anything. You can loop it on anything, but each one is also its own hook. So you can hook it over a loop, and that's just really versatile and really, really smart thinking. Also, the EcoFlow camping light has two neodymium magnets on the back, and that allow it to stick to any metal surface very securely. It's not going to slide down when you stick it to something, and I love that as well. Now, before we go back out to the wide shot and show you how magnets work, I just want to show you how the simple one-button operation of the EcoFlow camping light works. It's great because you can press the power button a single time. And when you do that, it displays the battery life left on the light itself. And then you can press the light a second time, and that will kick in the light's ultra white mode. It's the white light mode. And then also you can press the button again to keep cycling. They have the warm light. And maybe this looks a little white on my cell phone, but they also have this natural white light setting. And these lights are great because they offer options like stepless dimming. So when you are using the light, if it's just a little bit too bright for you, that's not a big deal. You can just press and hold the power button and the light dims down. And that stepless dimming just really brings it down easily. It's not like a tat, 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 tat. You know what I mean? Stepless, dimming, dim, light. Excellent. You can press and hold the button again to bring that light right back up to its natural high, to its highest setting. For whichever setting you have it on, I suppose. It's brightest setting for whichever setting the light is on. So what I'm trying to say. The light has four solid light modes. Like I was describing a moment ago, it's got the bright white light, it's got the warm light, and it also has the soft light. but it also offers a flashlight mode. And I know that the flashlight might be a little difficult to see here, but it's even probably difficult to translate across on the camera while the light's on. But if I turn it off and show you, there's just right in the middle of this light a little LED. And that LED is where the flashlight comes from. And all the rest of the lights are actually diffused through this ring on the exterior, like that surrounds the LED in the center. So you get a nice spotlight flashlight in the middle, and then all the other lights are just pushed out through the top, like I was saying, like through the diffused cap, I guess you would refer to it as. They don't really have a part number for it on EcoFlow. The light is just one piece. There's no replacement parts. It doesn't unscrew. And so, yeah, it's really great. Look, I got this metal cabinet here. Bang. This light sticks and it doesn't move. Let me turn it on so you can really see it. Ultra white light, good to go. And we haven't even covered all the features of the light yet. The light is also really great because you can cycle through these 3 colors, like I was saying. It has the flashlight mode, like we just discussed. And then in addition to these 4 modes, it also has emergency SOS mode. So if you're stuck somewhere, this is definitely something that can draw some attention to yourself. And it's great. It's such a super help. It's not very often that I see lights that have incorporated safety features, especially an SOS signal. So, you know, that's so, it's so important to have a feature like this because what am I trying to say? Why is this feature important? The SOS feature is important because if there is an emergency, it does offer another layer of protection, like to try to help find you, to help see your way. It's great for the kids if you want to send this out with your kids, just simply camping. There's a multitude of reasons that an emergency SOS signal is important. And to have the EcoFlow camping light include one, totally makes it worth the $69 that you can click through the carousel and purchase it today. Okay, so just a couple other things about the light. It does have USB charging, USB-C charging. It's 5 volts in, 2 amps. And then it also has a regular USB output for, I think it's for charging phones. I've tried to charge my phone with it. I may have been unsuccessful. And the instruction manual doesn't clearly state what the output is for. So I'm going to keep experimenting with that and seeing what I can determine. And when I learn, I'll get back to you. Now, in summation, the EcoFlow camping light is an amazing product that not only is everything that I just said it is, but it also is IP6 or 6.7 waterproof. It is moisture and dust resistant, so you can leave it outside in a little sprinkle, but you probably wouldn't want to leave it out like in a torrential downpour, and certainly you wouldn't want to submerge this device. The EcoFlow camping light for $69 on Amazon.com is a great deal. If you need an emergency light, I can't recommend this one enough. I'm so glad that I got it. I do a lot of camping. Bang, right on the ceiling. Bang, right on the outside of the camper when I need to use the electric jack and it's dark because we showed up to the festival with the camper in the middle of the night, right? So versatile, amazing product. EcoFlow camping light. I see Quacker Jack followed. Thank you for following. If you're watching the stream right now and you haven't had the opportunity to hit the follow button, I highly suggest that you do. It's an extremely satisfying feeling. And it's hard to describe unless you do it. So go ahead and click that follow button. And once you do that, head over to dragonblogger.com/enter-live and enter for a gift card. We're going to be giving one of those away to one lucky viewer today, despite the amount of followers that we get. So if you like what you see, feel free to support us by hitting follow, tell your friends, and let me see if anybody's saying anything else in the chat, and then we'll pick another product. Actually, I got the mouse. I can scroll up in the chat this week. I have one of those, and it's amazing, says Vicky E. Vicky, I know. Honestly, I could do the whole 2-hour live stream right now about the EcoFlow camping light. It's the best. It is the best. Shopping Dragon. So EcoFlow has a deal right now. If you buy the River 2 power station, they'll include this camping light for free. Yo, what an amazing deal. If you've been looking for I assume it's a portable battery. EcoFlow is making so many great products like that. You can get a free camping light, sweet, and then you can charge it with your new River 2. Amazing, amazing. Okay, let me scroll up a little bit more on the chat. Nice setup, says Bart. Thank you. Nate complimented that we had all of the stuff out on the table. And I thought, you know what? It is kind of a unique setup. Everybody just kind of talks about one thing. So I thought we could all see everything. This is the carousel. What do you guys think about it? I do have some ideas to incorporate a little hybrid where I do get to sit down and talk about product pages in the future. But as long as I've got all these things, I might as well just show them. And also, we're rising star right now, and we want to make an application for A-lister. Is that right, Justin? I know Justin's a little bit busy. He might get back to us and he might not. But you know what?
Insider's the next level. Insider.
Rising star, insider, A-lister. So we're close. I think we're really close to being able to make an application for insider. So like I said just a moment ago, if you haven't tried it yet, I highly, highly suggest that you click the follow button. It's a really, really satisfying feeling, especially for me. Okay, let's take a look at another product here. Let's look at something else. Let's see what I got in my carousel here. We got the radio. We're going to plug in the radio and just play with it and learn it in real time today. So we'll do that one a little bit later. I got the L20. Maybe we'll talk about that. I got the watch. Oh man, the end of the carousel is so sweet. Okay, let's talk about this TENS electronic muscle stimulator, the V-Pod Deluxe. This is just right at hand's reach. It's near the end of the carousel next to the battery charger. This is another prize that I won months ago before I even learned about Dragon Blogger. Because Dragon Blogger was the first place that I came in on Amazon Live. I won this before I even learned about Amazon Live, or way earlier in the year. But this is the Massage Therapy Concepts V-Pod Deluxe. And I was so stoked to win this because I am a person who has like a pretty bad back, and it can cause me some pain. Everybody, I'm sure, has their own little pains that they have to deal with. And maybe an electronic muscle stimulator is the device for you. Let's cut to the phone and take a close look at it, and then I'll apply it on some uncovered part of my body and give you an example maybe of how it works, because I would have to leave my phone studio in order to show up close, but it doesn't prevent me from walking right up to the camera over there. Yo, check this out. The V-Pod Deluxe is a great device because, like I was saying a moment ago, if you got aches, if you got pains, if you got sore muscles, this is something that can help you. And what sets apart, let me lift the camera and just go like this. What sets the V-Pod Deluxe apart from this is on a plastic thing, and I got two things on this plastic. What sets the V-Pod Deluxe system apart from other TENS and electronic muscle stimulation machines is that this is controlled by Bluetooth. So it's completely wireless. I've got a couple of TENS machines that are wired, and they run on AAA batteries. But these run on, I think they're little cell batteries that are not replaceable. Let me pop one of these off. Really easy to pop off. And they just go onto the pads with these simple snaps. Yeah, so it's sealed with 3 screws. So I don't think that you can open this and replace the battery easily. Also, I've been to the website several times, and I've never seen like a replacement battery for sale. So if your pod breaks, then you probably have to obtain a new pod. But they're really easy to put on. You just snap it down. It's like I always akin these little like snap buttons to like little baby's clothes, because I don't have these snaps on my clothing as an adult, even though they are on adult clothes. I don't know what I'm saying. But they snap on really easily. I'm trying to do it with one hand. When you have 2 hands, it's even easier. Yeah, hold on. Sorry. So we just snap it on. There we go. And then we can peel it off. Great. And then I'll cut to the oh, geez, sorry, little technical foul. Okay, bang, bang. This is it. We peel it off the plastic, and it just pushes out electronic stimulation. Let me switch back to my wide camera. Great. Yeah, the V pods are really great because they just help with so much pain management. Now, I don't normally have pain on my forearm, but these pads, they stick right to your skin extremely easily. And this particular pad that I've got on my forearm now um, has been used several times, and we've never had to treat it to be any further. Like, we've never had to treat it to like make it sticky again. It just retains its grip, and it's great. It's got a really simple operation. I'm not going to use the app today, but once again, it will be something. I'm going to feature this product again. So when I get my cameras set up a little bit better and I can use my phone in the app, we'll do that. But the V Pod is really great. It's all Bluetooth. There's 2 pods, as a matter of fact. And when you buy the V Pod Deluxe, what makes it deluxe? Well, what makes it deluxe is that it comes with 2 smalls. I got 2 smalls, one on each forearm. And then also, we haven't had to use them yet here in the house, but the deluxe comes with 2 bigs also. I never even opened the big ones, so they're much bigger than the thing. I line it up with where it ends on my forearm, and it's still running to the bottom of my hand. So that's good. That's what the deluxe is. If you get the non-deluxe version, it's the exact same product, but it just comes with 1 big pad and 1 small pad. I'm going to take one of these off, and I'll just leave the other one on so that you can really understand. Like, they don't come off. It's not coming off. Like, I don't know if you would run in it or anything, but like, it's good. It's got great grip. And like I was saying, it's 2 independent operating zones with the app. So when you turn on your V Pod, it's a simple press of a button. It turns on. Mine's not paired right now. Like I said, my app's not running, but it's a simple press it on. The app instantly detects that the pod has been turned on if your Bluetooth is enabled and you've previously successfully paired the device. And then within the app, there's like 24 different, there's at least 24 different pulses for TENS and electronic muscle stimulation. Also, within those 24 modes, there's 100 different power level settings. So what is that? 24 times 100. So there's like 2,400 different modes. Now, like, that's a lot. That's a big claim, 2,400 different modes. It's just varying levels of power for 24 different modes. But the app itself is very robust. When you have the grid of the different options, like how you want this to stimulate your muscle, you can press and hold on the particular mode, and then it pops up like what this particular mode is good for. What this particular mode is good for, where you would benefit most from using it on your body. They don't necessarily recommend what size of pad you would use. So I think that's just out of user discretion. But we use these here at the house so often. My wife, she works at a job where she's on her feet for 8 hours a day. And she loves to take, like, this has been on my wife's foot, I guess I'm saying, but she loves to take these V-Pod pads and put them right over the top of her foot, not the underside on the arch, but right on the top of her foot, and just vibe with it. But it's not vibration. It's electronic muscle stimulation. I want to be very clear about that. And like I said a moment ago, I want to reiterate, with 2 different pods, you can control 2 different zones at one time. So if you want like a soft boy taking care of your foot, that's cool. You got a hard boy in your neck, no problem. You can put the V-Pod on it and control a completely different zone with a completely different mode with a completely different power level. It comes with a little bag to put both the pods in. It comes with 1 hard plastic to put your pads on when you're done using them. So maybe that might be another reason that we haven't opened the large ones, because we have the 2 small ones out, and I don't know where to exactly store these. And also, as I'm thinking out loud, I don't know if you can buy just an additional plastic tray to hold your pads. It comes with a wall charger, and it comes with a split USB cable, which is USB type mini USB, it looks like. But it's a little Y cable, so you can plug it in, and then you can just charge both pods at once with the same cable. Very handy. It all fits in this travel case, so you can take it with you. It's discreet. Everything is black except for the writing is white. And it comes with instruction manual. Obviously, it comes with a quick start guide, and also it's got this fun little poster that shows different parts of the human body, and it numbers them. And then on the back of this, it's like a little acupuncture chart, and you can like make believe that you're getting, acupuncture needles put in you by utilizing this with the way that it suggests on this piece of paper right here that I'm holding. Yeah. So V-Pod Deluxe, excellent device. We use this almost every single day. My wife, she loves it so much. And yeah, I mean, we can't get enough. It's really easy to charge. Like you just plug it in, and then it's got 5 different light settings. So you have one light for zone A pod, you have one light for zone B pod, and those lights differentiate when the devices are paired. You have a light to represent that it's on, and then and that light blinks. Like right now, blue light blinking, waiting to be paired. I'm waiting to be paired. And then solid light is charging. No light is when it's fully charged. So the V-Pod, the Massage Therapy Concepts V-Pod Deluxe EMS and TENS machine is a wonderful addition to your pain management regimen. Okay, I'm going to take a look at the chat and see if anybody has anything to say about the V-Pod, and then if not, we're going to move on to the next product. But yeah, really, I won this, and I couldn't believe it. I won this. It retails today on Amazon for $189. It's wireless, and it's expensive, but it gives you results that you want. I never thought that, like, I had a little one, and it had little tiny square little pads, like, when you go to the hospital, they put those circle boys on you, you know what I mean, to monitor your heart rate and stuff like that. That's how big these ones were on my previous device. And I stopped using it because they cover so much more surface area. And again, as I'm putting it away, these are just the small ones. So the big ones, they cover a lot more area. Now, they do recommend that you don't put it on specific parts of your body. And I know that those are at least, I think they don't want you to put it on your head or your neck or your genitals. And I think there might be even another spot that they recommend that you don't put it. But also, when you put it on your body, the lowest settings, I don't even feel them. Like when I put this on, I like it. The perception of pain is subjective. And while I'm dealing with pain that I have in my arthritic shoulder, there's just something to me that also seems satisfying about cranking this thing right up, and then it just zaps me. But and like I said, pain is subjective. I like it when my thing is twitching. When I have it really low, I feel like I don't feel it as much. But Mima, she uses it. My wife, she uses it on very low settings. So with 100 different power settings and 24 different modes, the V-Pod Deluxe definitely has a setting that is right for whatever's ailing you. That's for sure. Okay, let's put this all away. And then we'll move on to the next thing. Cleanliness is next to godliness. And man, I didn't clean up right at the end of the show last week, and I was fumbling around the kitchen after the show, trying to get it all sorted. But we're out here. We're doing Shopping Dragons live right now. Clown Live, Shopping Dragons. I'm Dragon Blaker. You can call me Blake. And we're going to take a look at another product here right after I sip of water and look at the chat. I'll put this back up here for now.
Okay, I see with my little eye in the chat someone named Maxine, and they say, hi, Angelo, Evans, Ed, and Bart. Yo, I'm saying hi to all those people too, Maxine. That was 20 minutes ago. Maybe I should scroll down a little bit here and catch up in the chat. Ed S. F. Follow Shopping Dragons for the best deals. That's a great suggestion, Ed S.
There's a lot of products that are in the carousel today that I just don't see on other streams. So I'm really excited to get into some of those things with you guys today. But I kind of want to put them to the end, kind of hold your maybe attention a little bit. Shopping Dragons. Vicky says this looks like it would be great for wrists too. Yeah, I mean, let me open it again and show you how big the smallest pad would look on a wrist. Sorry for banging this stuff around. Like how would you wear it? How would you wear it? Would you wear it on your wrist like this so that it goes up on your hand? Or would you like to wear it like on your wrist so that it is more like a bracelet? Ooh, man, I could just imagine my hand going bang, bang, bang on the highest setting. But on the lowest setting, I bet if you got a sore wrist, I've never worn it like this, and I bet that would feel really, really good. Really good. I don't even have sore wrists, and now I think I'm going to try it this way. I'll get back to you and let you know what I feel about that particular situation. Okay. Let's check this chat. I want an ab shocker, something that works the stomach muscles. If you I know that I can't encourage people to navigate away from the website. So when you have time to find more information about massage therapy concepts, I know that they sell something that does go on your abs for stimulation like that. And they also sell like a foot stimulator too. So they operate off the same little pod. So it's universal. The pod is what provides the power. And then they just got all the different accessories for it. So there's definitely something to facilitate your request. And that's easily findable. I used an ab shocker that so small. Let me see if I can make it just a little bit bigger.
It's hard. You have to read my. You don't have to read my comment.
Okay, well, I'll just jump to just now. Can you use a TENS unit with titanium rods up your back and 60 screws? Well, you know, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Don't take my subjective opinion with no education based behind it at all. But I've got to assume yes. It's a pretty low voltage. It just feels like a vibrating like on the top of your skin. So like as far as the concepts of electricity conducting through your body into titanium rods and pins in your back, are you implicating that could that cause you pain that you don't want to experience? I can't say. I would assume no. I would assume the electricity is going to flow through your body and ground out, right? Through your feet on the ground or something. Like I said, I don't know. I digress. I don't want to give you information that is the wrong information. I recommend that you try it out for yourself, but always exercise caution, especially if you have a concern over something that you're uncertain about. Abby K's in the chat says all about that lumbar. My lower back kills. Oh man. You know what? I'll show you. I got a really bad back. I'll just lift my shirt up a little bit on this stream and I'll show you. I don't know if we can see. It's really hard to see with the lighting, but I've got a huge scar on my back. I'm touching it, and I had like 17 or 21 staples in my back. I had a series of small occurrences, I guess, when I was younger, and they all led up into like basically being a fat young person, I suppose, and a slipped disc ensued, and surgery was the right avenue at that time. So I'm glad I did it. I don't know where I would be without it now, but the surgery wasn't without its complications with age. Getting worse as I get older, you know. I don't want to get another surgery. Okay, let's move on to another product here. That was the Massage Therapy Concepts V-Pod Deluxe, a great product that I won
It's $189 today in the carousel. And I guess I would want to scroll down to see my carousel. Oh, I guess I would want to exit full screen. We're going to get a look at another product right here, right now. Let's take a look at, let me go like this. Okay, stop. I guess the Noco. We'll do the Noco battery charger. That's where my finger dropped. The Noco battery charger, I believe, is located just next to the VPod Deluxe.
Just selected it. We're good.
Okay, excellent. This is the Noco Genius 2x2 4-amp charger. This little guy right here is a lifesaver. When the pandemic occurred in March 2020, everything screeched to an ultra stop. Everything stopped. And especially for me, a lot of you in the chat may know that I am Canadian and that I live very close to Detroit, Michigan. So being like crossing that international border is something that I do very frequently. But during these complicated times a few years ago and leading up to now, it was extremely difficult to cross the border. So what we ended up doing, since we had all this extra money we weren't spending on trips in America, is my wife and I, we decided to get our motorcycle license. So I went and got the motorcycle license. We did it together, and I ended up getting these two nice scooters. If you're into scooters or bikes, stay tuned. I did a review for this product, and I think once that gets published, you'll be able to see a video of my scooter. I was really excited to shoot that today. If you really want to see the scooter, you can always do an image search for Honda Helix. They never changed their model numbers from 1986 all the way up to whatever their current year was, like 2004, 2006. Anyway, excuse me. I got the Noco Genius 2x2 2-amp battery charger, and I might refer to it in this live stream as a battery bank. That's incorrect. There's no batteries in here. It's not a battery bank. It's a battery charger. And it does boast that it's a 4-amp charger, so it's just like a little trickle charger. But what even makes this more exceptional is that it's two 2-amp battery chargers built into this IP6 weather-resistant box. And that's amazing. Why? Because I got two scooters at the same time. They're both exactly the same. And they both have the same battery in them, a lead battery. I've got one right here, actually. It's a bad one. This battery's bad. But I want to show you that the alligator clips that come with the device are really, really awesome because they're so simple to use. What's this? C22. I go over here. Let's cut to this. Okay, and let's try to do one-handed review. So the alligator clips that come with the Noco Genius 2x2 are really cool. They're a durable plastic. They're made out of a solid copper, non-coated copper. It's made out of copper. It's not plated, and they're great. Look, check it out. We can put this one right up and down, really easy on the battery. Also, we can just get them in on the sides like this, right? So it's really, really easy to fit these small but powerful gripping alligator clips on any battery that you need, especially little small ones. And then obviously these open wide up, so you can definitely get them to grip on like a larger 12-volt car battery as well. There's a couple other things I want to show you while I got this tight cam going. The Noco Genius 2x2 and pretty much every Noco product have these proprietary cables. So I'm gonna try to do this one with one hand too. I don't think I can, but look, yeah, we can do it. We'll just put the camera down. Okay, great. So the Noco 2x2, it's got these proprietary ends, and they're pretty good. At first, I was a little like displeased that I had to have a proprietary kind of thing, but these are good because they lock really easy. I'm sure the microphone picked up that little click, and these are good locks. Like with enough force, like you can open it without pressing the button, which is not recommended because there's just a little tab here, you see, and if you keep breaking it or forcing it open, eventually that's going to wear down, and then this will be useless. But when using it properly, it snaps into place, and then you just press the button coming from the device to lift it, and it's really, really easy to unplug, like almost no force at all. Okay, so what else do I want to show you here? A lot. We can plug this in. Actually, we can plug this in. Let me cut to a wide shot while I plug it in so I'm not holding this camera, and then we will cut back to another tight shot. We will go like this. You guys should see me. I'm like a pirate. I got one eye open trying to see my monitor all the way across the room. Yeah, the Noco Genius 2x2 is an amazing product for charging your batteries. If you need to maintain your batteries, this is a great option. Before I go into explaining the lights and doing another tight shot, I just got this out here. I'll talk about it. It does have a series of lights that we can get up close with in a few minutes, but it's got 4 different warning lights. It's got 4 different lights to represent like 25%, 50, 75, and 100% charging. Also, those charging lights, they blink in certain orientations to represent other things. And in addition to that, it tells you what battery you have connected. So the Noco Genius 2x2 is a really, really smart charger, because it charges lead acid batteries, it charges lithium batteries, and it charges AGM batteries, all 12 volt. And when you take the alligator clips and put them on the battery, that is when the charger determines exactly what battery you have and then starts charging it accordingly, Excuse me. I personally have only used lead acid batteries with the Noco Genius 2x2, but that's just me being a victim of circumstance. Also, I understand that with the lithium batteries are made different ways, and some lithium batteries are very compatible with the Genius 2x2, and some are not, or all are compatible, and then some are more compatible. I don't know enough about the lithium, but if you want to use the Genius 2x2 to charge your lithium batteries, make sure that you check it out and have a firm understanding of what you're purchasing before you use it for that. I haven't heard of any issues with AGM batteries or 12 volt lead acid batteries. Now, I'm going to keep going on about this because it has so much inside of it. The Noco Genius 2x2 battery charger, like I said, is 2 amp battery chargers built into one IP6X rated device. So you can get this wet, you know what I mean? But I personally wouldn't want to leave it outside in the snow. I got water problems. I hate water. I always think that water is going to ruin all my stuff. So I always try to keep it as dry as I can, and that's it. But being IP6 moisture resistant, you can leave it outside all night. It can get wet. You can charge your battery all night. You know what I mean? In the snow, you wouldn't want to leave it in the snow, but like if dew built up on it, it wouldn't be a big problem. This is really sealed. So like if I got water on it, like if I left it out in the rain, I'd feel a little frustrated at myself that I did that. But like it's all completely sealed. The only exposed leads really are for the power cable in the back, and for the proprietary leads that come out of the device, they do have dust caps, and those dust caps are also having the do they click? They don't really click. You could pull these off without having to press the button. It doesn't have like a little lip like the other cables do. Okay, what else can I say about the Noco? If you got a battery, if you say you got a 12 volt lead acid battery that's completely shot, like it's totally dead, then you can use this charger, and you can use this through several different Noco Genius products. This isn't just limited to the Genius 2x2. So if two amp battery chargers in one device is not what you're looking for, they make the Noco Genius 5. They make this. They make the 2x2. They make 2x4. 4 charging ports on one thing. Noco makes so many different battery chargers that they definitely have, if you're looking for a new charger, a product that, again, is right for you all day. But what I was saying a moment ago is that what's dope about this is that if you have, for example, a lead acid battery and it's dead, like completely not reading 0 volts, you can press and hold the power button on the device on one of the chargers. It's 2 chargers in one, but you can hold the button on one side and force 12 volt mode. Excuse me. So what the force mode essentially does is it'll do what I just said. It'll force electricity into a battery that is reading out 0 volts. And once the NOCO has determined that there is a voltage that it may have replaced into that battery, even if it's only a volt, a single volt, the NOCO Genius 2x2, it'll start to recondition that battery. So like I just said, if you have a battery that's 0 volts, you can force electricity into it, and then once it picks up a charge, the NOCO will see that and it will start smart charging the battery. This NOCO Genius charger claims, along with a whole line of Genius products by NOCO, that they desulfate batteries too. So like if you let a battery sit for a long time, it can build up a lot of sulfur on the lead plates that are inside the acid battery, right? And then that's no good for conductivity. But the NOCO Genius line of battery chargers desulfates lead acid batteries. So that's a big get. And I'll tell you, I had batteries that did not succeed with this. What I was just describing, forcing 12 volts into it. And what ended up happening was, in inexperience on my part, I let my battery sit. When I realized it wasn't taking a charge, I allowed it to take a charge even further. And what ended up happening, and there's no joke, my battery ended up starting to leak. So you just want to be really careful when you're trying to force a charge into older batteries. But aside from older batteries, I haven't had any problems with this Genius 2x2. It's a great product. I use it in my truck. When my truck dies, I use it on the batteries for the scooters. And this thing is great to just stay inside because it'll maintain your battery all season. So like I'm going to take my 2 batteries out of my scoot. I got one here in the house right now here. And I'll hook up these batteries to this charger. And once the batteries are fully charged, which will only take like maybe a day or so for these small ones, your results, again, they'll vary if you're like putting a 2 amp charge into like a big truck battery like I got, for example. But yeah, I'll take these batteries out of the scoots. I'll bring them in. I'll plug this in. I'll put both of these alligators. I'll set it up. And then it's like Ron Popeil. Set it and forget it. Because once the battery's charged to 100%, the light starts pulsating green. And when the light at 100% pulsates green, it is indicating that the battery, the Genius charger is now putting the battery into maintenance mode. So the charger does its best to keep the battery at vital levels at all times. It's not gonna charge your battery and then let it die all the way down and then recharge it, a couple times through the season. It just maintains it. Maintenance-free maintenance with this NOCO Genius charger. And what else can I say wrapping up about the 2x2? It's got bad battery indicator, switched polarity indicator. Like if you put the alligator clips on the wrong leads, it'll know that and it'll tell you. It's got a couple other things. I'm just kind of farting out in my mind what some of them are, but there's so many other things that I'm not saying about the charger. It's a really, really robust package. Not only does it do the 12 volt batteries like I was describing, but you can also charge 6 volt batteries. Now, I think it's just essentially lead acid batteries because you have to press and hold the button for 3 seconds to enter the 6 volt charging mode, so it doesn't automatically detect what type of battery you're using when you're like it would if you're using a 12 volt AGM, lithium, or lead acid. So there's a lot more that I could say about this, but the NOCO Genius 2x2 4 amp 2 bank 2 amp each battery charger is a phenomenal deal. And today it's only $100, $99.95. You can click through the carousel if you want and get a little more information about this. And then just as I'm putting this down and wrapping it up, it comes with 2, not 1, but 2, right? Comes with 2 alligator clips. I got one back here. I don't know if you can see. No, you can't. But it comes with 2 sets of alligator clips, and it also comes with 2 10-foot extensions. So you can put this in your garage, right, and mount it on, and you can have like spread all the way across the garage. So you could have 20 feet, you know, for one, if that's what you need, or 2 10-footers. It don't matter. With 20 feet of space, you can cover what you need, like almost guaranteed. And then there was one other thing that I wanted to say about this, but it slips my mind. I'm not looking at product pages. Everything that I'm telling you today is everything that I can remember about these products. I don't have any product pages open, but if you want to learn more, like I said, you can definitely click through, check the product page, add it to your wish list. Maybe it'll go on sale. Buy it today. It's a perfect gift for like dad, you know, or boyfriend, or anybody that needs to charge something. And that the way that it has optimized charging is just a fantastic thing. My old battery charger, what was it? It was just a big metal box with 2. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. My old charger was just a big metal box with 2 big alligator clips for a big 12-volt car battery. This is versatile. And the thing that I forgot to say that I remember now, and I'll try to wrap it up with the Noco, is that the alligator clips, they don't, like, these aren't plugged in now, okay? And there's so many things. Look, your positive is fused, so that's good. Also with the charger, your alligator clips, they don't spark. You know, I wouldn't recommend that you do this, but you could. Don't do it. But I'm just saying, like, they don't spark, because when you apply the alligator clips to the battery, the Noco Genius 2x2 is going to determine what type of battery it's about to charge before it starts putting electricity out. So if you if you drop these and they did spark, like, they're so wrapped in plastic that it would be really hard to I guess crosswire them, I suppose you would say. But yeah, they don't spark. And one final thing about the alligator clips is that these are connected with an Allen key and an eyelet. So if you wanted to have a more permanent kind of like attachment of these cables to your battery, that is something that Noco thought about and totally made easily available to its users. And now, like, I could do that. I could just pull these cables out with an Allen key and screw it right onto the battery, and then just have these short cables just hang right off the bike. But I don't really want that, because then it kind of like limits me in a sense that I have my cables permanently affixed to my bike. But even still, a solution for that is there's replacement cables. I think you can buy longer cables that are just eyelets, or they might just be like short boys like this with just the eyelets and no alligator clips. But there's a whole plethora of accessories that you can get with your Noco Genius chargers. I love Noco. It's been one of the best battery chargers I've ever owned. And listen to me talk about it for like 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's a really good product. It's great. Okay, let me clean up some of this and then see what the chat is saying, and then we'll move on to a new product. Maybe I'll figure that out in a second. Let me drink this water. Okay, if you're just joining the chat right now, please feel free to consider hitting that follow button. It helps us immensely. We're rising stars right now, and we're trying to make our way to Insider so that we can be featured on more pages and bring you content like this that I know you love it. I know you love this content. If you didn't, you wouldn't be here watching it, right? Also, though, if you're here for the giveaway, that's a good idea too. And you can enter the giveaway right now at dragonblogger.com/enter-live. And we're going to draw that sometime. I don't know when. I'm just kind of like loving talking to you guys right now. So we'll figure it out. Might be at the end. Might be right now. It's not right now. But go to enter live, dragonblogger.com/enter-live, enter the giveaway. And we're going to do that today. It's going to be awesome. Okay, let me take a look at the chat, and then we'll choose another product. Okay, let me scroll up here. 16.
Hey, Blake and Justin. What's up, DHO8? What's up, Robin Luker? Lori B. Hey, what's up, Lori B? Victoria Diaz still in the chat. Everybody's just greeting everybody. Enter for that giveaway. Very short chat tonight, but I appreciate everybody that's coming out. I see we got 13 viewers. If you're in the chat right now, just let me know. Literally say anything or do anything. You know what? Go ahead and type. Oh, I guess we wouldn't be featured anywhere. So there's no reason to type unmute because there's nobody to unmute us because we're not being featured anywhere. So to the 14 people that are watching right now, all you are here because you heard about it. Somebody told you about it. Maybe me, maybe Justin, maybe you heard about it somewhere else. But we're not featured anywhere. So you're here. Man, that's awesome. I really appreciate that. Okay, that's the Noco Genius 2x2. What else do we got up in the front? I got the watch. I got the camping light. Let's get the Yaki out of the way because I don't know much about it. and that's that. We're going to talk about the laser hair removal tool, and I believe it's one of the last products in the carousel today. Yes. Okay, that can all stay. Good to go. Jennifer greets James, and Abby K says, if someone starts door dashing random people, send me some sushi. Hey, somebody starts randomly door dashing people, send me some sushi, okay? Bring me some sushi, everybody. I'd love that. Does Amazon sell sushi? They do have Amazon food stuff, right? Anyway, we're not talking about Amazon food today. We're talking about Amazon products here on Amazon.com/live/shoppingdragons. You're looking at me right now, Dragon Blaker. You can call me Blake. And let's just keep carrying on with these products. We're going to take a look next at it's Yaki, Yachye, Yaki, like David, like Yak, right? From the Beastie Boys. Wasn't that his name? Pop this up here. Okay, we're going to take a little more in-depth look at this product right now, but it's not something that I can feature because I got a full-on beard, and there's no way that I'm about to laser off a beard, period, full stop. But the Yaki laser hair removal tool is definitely a tool that I've been excited to get. My wife doesn't necessarily like it so much when I repeat it, but she understands the concept. And yeah, my wife, she's a beautiful woman, and she also loves trying to look her best. And as she gets a little bit older, she's 45. She's got a little bit of like hairs growing in on her chin. We all, got to deal with body hair and things that we want. So I was so blessed and lucky and fortunate to have won this Yaki laser hair removal tool. And what do I remember about the tool? Because I don't have a product page open. Well, it's not too big. I don't have to remember that because I'm looking at it right now. And let's actually just cut to the tight cam and see what we got in this box. Boom. Excuse me. Okay, so this is the Yaki laser hair removal tool. It looks like, what do you think, Justin? Like a tricorder from Star Trek or something? I don't know. But it's got a single button on it. I assume that's to flash the light. It's got two buttons on it that I think are going to be to make appropriate adjustments on this screen. And I don't know if the screen is OLED or not. I wanted my wife really to use this device a bit so that like I could understand it more. I just want to stand in the bathroom and be like, hey, you blasting hair off your face? Can I watch? It's for my job. But either way, it comes with like these little glasses. I'm going to put this camera just like this while I open this box. And this is my first time unboxing this. Check out these sweet little glasses. And the glasses are good because it is a laser, so you want to be careful around your eyes. Oh, wow, these are really cool. Look at this. Close them up and show you this. Bang. Look, I just took them out of the bag, but they fold at the nose. Huh? Isn't that cool? They fold right at the nose, and then they also fold out like a typical glasses would. But then the ear rest also has a fold out. So it's a really, really compact shape. It's great for saving space in the bathroom, easy to pack up. Now, one thing that I notice about these plastic glasses is that
they don't seem to include any type of protective case for the glasses. So make sure that you're actually careful that you don't scratch them up or anything. They're good to not get laser light in your eyes while you're blasting hair off of your face. What are other things that I remember about the Yaki laser hair removal tool? Well, I know that it's got a really nice ergonomic design, easy to hold. I can almost close my whole hand around it. Actually, I can close my whole hand around it. And it's just a laser. It's a laser. And I know, let me cut to the wide shot.
I need to learn how to be able to do this more efficiently. And I think the solution is, there we go. The solution is I just need to have a monitor closer to my face so that I can see what I'm doing.
Okay. The glasses look great. I look great. I feel great wearing these glasses, even though they're just for protection. I feel ultra like I've leveled up a freshness point in my life. So you definitely look cool using the Yaki laser hair removal tool glasses. And that's just step one of looking good, because we haven't even got to the functionality of the device yet. Let me open up this other box and see what's inside. I'm sure it's just going to be your standard fare of a razor. And I'm looking just at the pictures of the box. It's going to include a power cable in here and something else that I couldn't really recognize really quickly. So let's just open it up, see what's in here, dump everything. Look, everything's brand new, still in the plastic here. So what do we got? I got a charging power cable. I've got a power brick in here, right? So you're going to plug it in the wall, and then we'll plug it into the device. So is it battery operated? Oh, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I bet you just plug it in and leave it plugged in. And my assumption in that is it's really, really light. It's really light in your hand, and it has a big transformer on the outside. So, I don't think it charges. I don't know, but I bet it doesn't. Okay, what else do I remember about the Yaki laser hair removal tool? Well, I remember that you shouldn't use it near your eyes. I remember that it doesn't work well on red hair or blonde hair. So I think it works well like on more dark hair that you want to be removed. And also what I remember about the Yaki laser hair removal tool is that it's not today. It don't happen today. You got to do it as treatments, and that as you slowly treat the affected area that you want your hair removed from, I think it's like 6 to 8 weeks or 4 to 8 weeks to see some significant results. So I'm really excited over the next few weeks. I got to get my wife to do this. Like, I got to get her to do it because I don't have any hair on my body that I'm currently interested in removing with a laser. But like I stated, she does. And that's where I'm at with it. So we're going to get her to check out the Yaki laser hair removal tool. Hopefully, I don't know how she feels about being on camera, but we're going to get some results with this, hopefully, that we can share with you at a later date. So I don't have much else in this moment to pine over regarding the Yaki laser hair removal tool. So I think we'll move on from that. And I'll check the chat here to see if anybody's saying anything. And yeah, so that's good. Yaki laser hair removal tool. Today, you can get that for $95.20. And I can't see what it's marked down from, but there's only 44% claimed on this for $95. So, Justin, can you down from 150? Down from 150. So you save $55 and you look great. Just, you can't go wrong. Okay, I'm going to put this all back. And then we'll talk about another thing. I got another thing coming. You got another thing coming. That would be a good theme song, for the products. Okay, let me just slap this stuff in here without putting it in the bags. Very roughly. All these things will go back into their boxes easily. Also, the Yaki comes with instructions. Make sure that you read these instructions thoroughly. Understand them before you start blasting lasers around your face, okay? Very, very important. You don't want to hurt yourself or permanently scar or disfigure yourself. I don't think you can scar yourself, but you can hurt your eyes. So it might not be a physical thing, but nobody wants to be blind, right? So just be careful. Also, one thing I neglected to mention as I'm putting it away, they did throw in a little razor blade, but everybody's got a razor blade at home, but it's the whole package. You want to start removing hair from your body right now? You can with the Yaki laser hair removal tool. They got the razor right in the bag, baby. Okay, let's move on. And I'll check this chat. And then we'll pick another product. I'll leave this box out for show. And that's good. Okay. Let me drink water and check the chat. Red and blonde, and you must shave first. Yeah, that's right, Jennifer Lude. Red and blonde. I knew it was two kinds. The last time I think I only said red hair. But I think it's, like a light colored hair is not the thing. People always ask me, they're like, Blake, do you shave your eyebrows? And I'm like, no, dude, I don't shave my eyebrows. Please stop asking me if I should. It's not nobody on Amazon. All my friends that like to make silly jokes. My eyebrows are so blonde, it looks like I shaved them off. I think you can see. Yeah, yeah. So that's me. And whatever, I guess, Anyway, so I don't think that if I wanted to, which I don't, and I don't recommend that you do either, but if I wanted to, I don't think that I would be able to really remove my very blonde eyebrows with the Yaki laser hair removal. It's just not made for that. Okay, let me finish up this chat. My wife puts the goggles on. My wife puts the goggles in a Ziploc bag. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, anything to help keep them from getting bathroom dirt or scratches or putting them in and out of the box. Anything like that. Anything to protect them is a good idea. A Ziploc bag. Maybe you got another little, maybe you got a bag from a pair of sunglasses that you previously owned that you're not using. Anything that helps protect them is a great idea. Ziploc bag. That's what I'm saying. Hey, James is in the chat. He says, wife took my PC, so phone typing. Hey, don't hurt your thumbs, James. And thank you so much for coming out and watching the show tonight. I really appreciate that. We're going to get on here in just a minute with another product after I catch up on this chat, which I think I'm very close to doing. Ed says, Blake, put it on stun. Put it on stun before you pull the trigger. Don't put it on kill mode. Oh, the phaser? Yeah. Yeah, it's like a tricorder or whatever. I'm not a big Trekkie, but I know a little bit. But not very much. Yeah, phaser set to stun. I got you. Abby's laughing. James in the chat. Jennifer Lude, red and blonde. Yeah, that's right. I just checked that message a moment ago. It's a lightning deal. It's down from 150. Yeah, and since we've been talking, it's already been claimed a little bit more. So don't miss a good deal. Don't pass up a good deal. It's right there. Click through, check it out, read up a little bit more on it. And like I said, I'm really excited to, get my wife involved. Hopefully she wants to. She's very supportive. She's extremely supportive, but she also has a regular day job. So I don't know if I want to film her. Women getting themselves beautiful, I think peeking behind that curtain, can sometimes be, I guess you would say, a tricky thing. I don't know. My wife, she's a wonderful woman. So, okay, let me scroll through these chats and then pick the next thing. Dye them purple. Not this guy who owes Imprelli credits. It's hard for me to read across the room. I gotta get a better setup here. I'll be hunting Imperials soon. Don't worry. Oh, Nikita's in the chat. Hey, Nikita. Whoop, whoop. What up, though? I'm so glad that you came out. I figured when James said Imperial something, I'm like, what is this Star Wars thing that I don't even understand right now? And then, boom, next message, Nikita, talking about Star Wars. Yo, what's up? Yo, all the Dragon bloggers are here, man. I'm so glad everybody come out to support me, man. We got 17 people in the chat watching. If you haven't hit that follow button yet, please go ahead and do as such. It means so much to us to have the ability to reach the goal that we need to apply for the next level. Right now, we're just rising stars, and we definitely want to get to Insider as soon as we have the ability to. So Follow with all your accounts. Tell all your friends to just open up their Amazon. Everybody's got an Amazon account pretty much. Tell them to pop it open real quick, hit that follow button, and then thank them with the deepest gratitude that you're capable of, expressed from me through this microphone to you to give to them. You know what I'm trying to say? Okay, let's move on to the next product.
What do we got here? I got the headphones. I got the volume control. That's kind of a package deal. We got the Tribit speaker. I want to plug that in and play with it. We got the Anker speaker. Let's do the Eufy cam. Let's talk about this Eufy L20. Okay, like I think the fourth item in the carousel, maybe. Okay, the Eufy by Anker Security Solo Cam L20 is an awesome camera. Now, I'm speaking on conjecture because I've seen it used a lot on the internet, but I haven't personally been able to use mine as of yet. It's because I'm so busy showcase. I was keeping it to showcase it for all you guys, and now that we're doing the shows, I just keep wanting to have the physical item on every show to show you. So even though I really want to install it, I also really want to keep showing it to you. So we'll figure out what happens with that. But the Eufy Security motion activated ultra bright spotlight Solo Cam L20 has color night vision. It has a siren and a flashing spotlight alarm, which is cool. We're going to talk about that light a little bit more in a minute. And with Eufy, there's no fees. So once you buy the device, there's no fees to monitor the device. And the Solo Cam L20, it has local storage. It has local storage built into it. How much local storage? You guys tell me how much local storage is built into it. Because the one thing that I definitely always will never forget, I dream about it, is the amount of lumens that the L20 has. The L20 is boasting a 600 lumen ring light around the exterior of the camera. Now, once again, it's got weight to it too. This is like something that is completely self-contained, so you don't need a home base in order to use this camera. And like I said a moment ago, with the ultra bright 600 lumen light, when it is motion activated and the light kicks on, like, you are going to get color images in the dark sent back to you to see when you need it. Now, it does have a sync button. I think that you can use it with the Eufy app so that you can monitor it. It does have local storage. And one thing that I definitely like about it comes with mounting hardware and USB-C charging cable to charge it. Now, let me check the chat. Did you guys answer me? No. Hey, Bonbon. Oh, there's a $15 coupon off on the Eufy Security Solo Cam. So that's $115. That's not bad. $129.99 today. If you click through the carousel and check it out for yourself, definitely another product that if you don't own it and you're looking to upgrade or start a new security environment at your home, the Eufy by Anker security environment is definitely something that is like, it covers everything. It covers everything from doors to windows to motion detectors to spotlights. Eufy does everything, and that's just on their security side. They also clean your house too, but that's for another day. SoloCam's great, and I wanted to show you that in the box, it comes with a mounting bracket, and the mounting bracket is really cool. It's probably like, so many other mounting brackets that have ever been made, but I noticed it when I opened the box the other day, and I want to share it with you now, how cool it can be. So I'm just going to set this camera up again here. Soon I'm going to get better cameras and faster, more efficient ways to switch cameras. Bang. Okay, so the bracket is really cool, right? Because it's just it's a simple two-piece bracket that mounts to your house or anywhere that you want to mount it. With this back plate, just sits flat on your thing. This way, just sits flat, and then you screw it into the 3 screws. But what makes it unique is the excuse me, where the camera mounts here on this. Okay, where the camera mounts here, it's locked in position, right? This little metal bar. But to loosen it and adjust the camera, we can just take this back part of the camera bracket
off of the mount that screws to the wall. So we just unscrew this, and then you have the ability to position the camera any way that you want. Just trying to see this. Yeah, just like any way that you want. Even way down, you know what I mean? Because it's not solar powered, so you can put it in any position that you want. It doesn't need direct sunlight like some Eufy Solo Cam 3 solar power cameras. It's good to go. You can charge it up, and then once you have the position that you want it to be in, you just put it back on the bracket, screw it into place, and you don't have to take the bracket off completely. You know, it's tension that holds it in place. So even though the bracket's screwed back on, I can still position my camera any way that I want. I can use my hand to hold the camera in place, and then use my thumb. Here, let me pull out a bit. So I can position the camera with my right hand in any position that I want. And then with one hand, I can still just tighten with my thumb the bracket. The wings that kick off of this are real big and easy to manipulate. It's pretty ergonomic, I guess you would claim. And yeah, and then it tightens a ball in here, and that's what holds it in place. It's totally great. Eufy Security Solo Cam Outdoor L20. Sorry. Yeah, Solo Cam L20. This is a great product. I really love the light on it. The only thing that I think that might like outshine, maybe might. Oh my goodness gracious. Like 3 pixels to click to switch the camera. The only thing that I think that maybe might give the Solo Cam L20 a run for its money would maybe be like a Eufy Cam floodlight, because they got 2 lights that go out. But I don't have a floodlight to talk about now. And the floodlights, they're compatible with the Homebase 3. That's going to happen in December 2022. And also, I believe that the Eufy Cam L20 will be compatible with Homebase 3 in December 2022, along with a whole plethora of other currently existing products that aren't supported by Homebase 3. December is going to be a big get for Eufy Homebase 3 owners when all those new products are going to be supported. I can't wait for it. It's got a sync button. It's got a charging button, charging port on the bottom, which the last time I opened it, I found it really difficult to open because I bite my fingernails, but look at that. I popped it open on the last show, and now it's easy to open. You can open the port and expose this USB-C to charge the camera, and it's great. It's great. Eufy products. I got so many Eufy products. I can't wait to set them all up. I got pet stuff too that we don't get to feature today, but I will. Justin told me that as a dragon blogger, I'm obligated to own a pet. So hopefully I get a cat soon. I hope so. I would really like to do that. Okay, the Eufy Solo Cam L20 by Anker. Eufy Security by Anker. A good product. $129.99 today. $130 for a completely self-contained. It's got the light. You can go back and check it through the app.
Oh, with $40 off coupon. Nice.
That's a $40 off coupon today. So $90 $90 today. Anything that is, anytime I see something that's over $100 and then I can get it on a deal for less than $100, it's like, oh, I'm not paying a 3-digit number. All right, let's do it. But I won mine, and you might be able to too if you're new to Amazon Live. Check out all the other streamers that make content once you've enjoyed your time here, because there's always something to win. There's always something to learn. There's always something to watch in this wonderful, wonderful Amazon Live community. Okay, let me see. I don't think I'm satisfied with covering the L20. Everybody knows about the L20. 600 lumen ring light, security app, Eufy security app compatible, Homebase compatible in December 2022. Okay, so this is for the Yaki. So, I mean, if you're like, oh, well, I don't know, now you know. I just told you. So click through the carousel, check it out, get yourself a Solo Cam L20. You don't need the Homebase. You don't need it. This is good enough, but you can use it if you want. Okay, I'll clean these boxes up a little later.
All right, let me do the standard fare. Checking this chat. Everybody's having a good time, lolling in the chat. Bonbon says hello. I'm pretty sure I greeted you just a moment ago. Hey. You know what? Did you hit the follow button? I hope that you did, because if you didn't, I would still like it if you did. So go ahead and do that, because it's a really satisfying feeling for both you and me. That textile click, me seeing the notification on the screen, holy. Solcam L20. We're done with that. What else do we got? I got the motion boom. I got the fire. I got the watch. Let's I'm done with all the Eufy stuff now. Yes. Pop this back here. I guess I'll leave it here. Okay. What do I want to do next? What do we got? We got the Tribit. We got the EPOS headphone bundle. I got the Fire Stick. I got the Aviation watch. The watch. Let's just do the Aviation watch, I guess, because that is a huge, huge thing. We're going to talk about the Garmin watch next. It's right next to the Motion Boom Plus in the carousel. And, dude, this Garmin watch is, as you all are very well aware, I love entering giveaways online, and I won this watch from a giveaway online, and I was so satisfied to do it. This watch today retails on Amazon for $468.10. When I won this watch earlier in the year, it was retailing for $550. Now, if you know anything about watches, pardon me, if you know anything about watches, then the Garmin watch is just a Venu 2, Venus, Venu, V-E-N-U, Venu, I guess I would say it. Or Venue, I don't know. I'll say Venue. Let's say Venue for the duration of the show. And the Garmin watch, the Garmin, this, let me start again, okay? This is the Garmin D2 Air X10 Aviation smartwatch by Garmin. This watch is really dope because it has all these extra features that I'll never, ever use. I will never use these features, but I won the watch, right? So it has aviation features, and it's like when you are flying, this will automatically detect that you're flying. It will log all of your I think I got a neighbor coming to my house right now. Excuse me. I'm just going to mute my mic and just deal with this. Please pardon me for a moment.
No problem. We'll give you a moment. Wonder if he has the BRB screen loaded. I gave him the BRB scene and the outro scene.
Hey, I'm back. Thanks for that patience. My neighbor knows what we're doing over here, and he just came to watch. So now I'm performing for an audience of one person in my living room and 18 people online. So what I was saying a moment ago is that the Garmin D2 Air X10 is a pretty phenomenal smartwatch. It is what Garmin would consider one of their more mid-level entry watches, even though it's coming out at such a high price point. But like they got some really expensive boys that you can buy out there for like 12, 13, 1500 bucks. It's really crazy depending on what your watch budget is. I don't know. But like I was saying before the door got knocked on, the Garmin D2 Air X10 is an aviation watch. So it has these like features built into its operating system that detect when you're flying. And it'll start logging that for you. So like you can use this in conjunction with other aviation hardware and software to help plot you. I hear aviators recommend that you wouldn't necessarily use the functionality of the watch as a main function for monitoring air path flights, but it is a very acceptable, I don't know, like not co-product. It's acceptable to track your flights, but there are things that have more support for flight tracking. So, but they say that it's really good. I can't claim. Beyond the aviation things that I'm selling you right now for this watch, okay, it is, like I said at the top, a pretty standard Venu 2 watch. So everything that sorry, I'm just getting a little distracted. Everything that the Venu 2 can do, this watch can do, and then this watch can do a little bit more because of the aviation features. But like, I got games on this. You can download the Q Connect app, I believe it's called, on your phone, and you can really interact with your watch's information that it collects. It monitors oxygen saturation in your blood. It monitors your heart. It monitors. It has GPS built into it for all that aviation stuff. Yeah, but also it's got all your standard exercise stuff. This is good for water, so you can swim with it on. You can shower with it. You know, I take it out on the boat and I get sand all over me because we got wind blowing in a hovercraft or a boat or whatever we're doing, and I'm just like plunge my hands right into the river or the lake, no problem. Rinse off. I'm not worried about damaging the watch, but even though that's the case, I still take it off when I shower in the house. But that's because I got to wash my wrist. You know, the watch does so much. There's very, very minimal types of like time consuming games that you can put on it. Like, remember that old Flash game 1048? I got 1048 on my watch, just like a real quick time killer. But I guess let's switch back over to this thing and see what I can talk about really quickly. There's definitely things that I'm not saying. Okay. So the watch is really good. It has integrated Spotify in it, and I don't have Spotify Premium right now. But what you can do is you can download your music from Spotify to the watch directly by having a Spotify Premium account and then creating a playlist and saving that playlist or liking that playlist on Spotify. Then you can import that playlist over Wi-Fi to your watch. But you do, like I said, need that Spotify Premium in order to have that functionality. Now, also with the Spotify Premium, with the Spotify stuff, for the music, that's not your only option. You can put music on here too. I never learned what the total local storage of the device was, but you can definitely media error. Okay. You can definitely have offline storage and write audio to the watch, which is great. Like if you have a pair of, say, I don't know, Anker Liberty Air 4 earbuds, you can pair these to the watch and then you're good to go. You can run with those headphones in and have this watch on. You don't have a bulky you leaving now? You sticking around? You can talk to me for a quick sec.
Do you want me to talk to these people?
No, that's okay.
Hi, how are you?
Oh no, that's okay. I got somebody that's doing that for me. The watch is great because you can download all the different watch faces and it monitors your health. And you like it? Thanks, man.
Awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Yes, you will.
The watch is great because it monitors all your health. Like I was saying, it monitors your heart rate. It monitors your oxygen saturation. You can with the built-in GPS, it monitors when you run. You can swim in it. There's so many versatile options that you can do. Right now, I only have walk and bike in as options. And then you can add everything. There's maps options that you can download, but some apps are free. Some apps are free to download with pay services. The maps is actually really cool because again, when I'm like on the scooter and stuff, I can just have little earbuds, Bluetooth to me, my directions, because it can be loud outside. You can monitor your hydration. If Nikita's in the chat, you can buy a $500 watch and then tell it every time that you drink water. Okay, Nikita? And it will tell you if you're doing a good job or not. And all of these things, here's the game. Let's play. The thing about the watch is you can have the watch completely on its own, functioning as a standalone device. But when you pair it with your app, you unlock so much more interaction with the phone, especially in regard to especially in regard to like tracking your fitness. You can set hours on this for when you sleep. You can add things to the watch. You can remove apps. There's things that aren't included in, like the store is extremely robust for being just a little store for watch applications. There's infinity watch faces. There's infinity information that one can obtain through the Garmin watch. It's really not the type. Honestly, the Garmin D2 Air X10 is exactly like the Venue 2 in every way, other than including aviation functionality. Like even the Venue 2, like it's such a huge OS that it's not something that you can easily like wrap up in just a few minutes in a live product stream like this. So maybe one day I'll have to learn like a deep dive on the watch. But for me, I wear it every single day. I love this watch. I'm not a watch guy. And the moment that I won this, I was like, all right, now I'm like a watch guy, you know? And I'll tell you a couple more things about the watch, specifically about the strap. This strap that I'm wearing is not the original strap that came with the watch. The Garmin D2 Air X10 comes with a silicone watch band, and I don't have it in here. No, I don't have it in here, but it comes in really nice packaging. I keep all my boxes, you know. I keep all my boxes just for myself, not just for display. It's a beautiful box. It's a simple box, but its elegance is prevalent. The D2 Air X10 is a really beautiful box, and it's got everything that you need in it. When you receive it, it's showcased in the top really nicely. And there's another company whose name that I forget right now, and they make like just really great plastic-based screen protectors for this device. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Oh my goodness. Okay. Garmin D2 Air X10. Yeah. Okay. So the thing about the strap, when I replaced the strap on this watch, I got a phenomenal deal, but I did my research. And I saw that the lugs, the little metal bar that sits in the strap and affixes the strap to the watch face itself, the lugs, they are advertised on the Garmin. I think it's all Garmin watches. I don't know, but I can speak for sure about this watch myself. And that is that the lugs on the Garmin D2 Air X10 are larger than advertised. I wanted 20 millimeter lugs. And I made sure that to buy that. And when I got the strap, my lugs were too small. So I thought it was a problem with the company because I did my research. So I hit the company up and I was like, hey, this happened. So what's up? And they were like, oh, yeah, level up your knowledge, boy. Guess what? Garmin, they say that it's 20, but it's actually larger. It's more like 20 and a half millimeter lugs. So in the end, the company decided to, it was less than $20 that I paid for this nylon strap. And when I just only reached out with an inquiry about the size difference, that's not even their fault. They sent me the 20 millimeter lugs. You know what I mean? And then they told me that Garmin makes bigger lugs. So they completely refunded my strap and they instructed me how to remove my correct fitting Garmin lugs from the silicone strap and put them in the nylon straps. Now I was also like, hey, if you want to send me a pair of your lugs, that would be cool. But they never followed up. And the lugs that I have fit, and since I replaced them, I've had no problems. So if you are into watches and you want to get the Garmin D2 Air X10, it's a formidable watch. It's a beautiful watch. It's made out of plastic and stainless steel with a Gorilla Glass face. But the lugs are bigger than advertised. So make sure you take that into consideration. I never ever would have ever thought about that in the past. Now it's all I think about. Watch watch. I think they're called lugs. Anyway, that is the Garmin D2 Air X10, exactly the same as the Venue 2. So straight up, if you don't want to pay $468.10 today for a Garmin watch, you can go and buy the Venue 2. Okay, I totally recommend it. I won this. Nobody needs a plain thing. I don't know if I'm like digging a hole that I shouldn't right now while I'm advertising these products, but like if you don't fly, you don't like if you're not flying the actual plane, I don't think you need the aviation stuff. And there's virtually no difference between the D2 Air X10 and its predecessor or sister, the Venue 2. So you can save like probably over $100 by getting the Venue 2. Okay, I think that's it for the Venue 2. And how much time are we running, Justin? We were supposed to go 7 to 9, and it's 8:45. Let me drink another water. You know what? We got 19 people watching, and I see Justin put a message in the chat just now. He says, you are going to run over, but it's fine. Hey, you know what, Justin? Thank you for giving me that validation about being able to run over time. I hope that
It's fine. I'm eating at my desk watching you now. My food came already on DoorDash.
I felt so bad the other day after I took so much extra time and your food was cold and your family was starving. I haven't stopped.
That's why I got a salad tonight, because it was going to be cold to start with. I didn't have to worry about getting cold.
That's good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. Let me take a look at my carousel. I know there's a couple things that we can still talk about here. We talked about the C22. We talked about the Camping Light. We didn't talk about the Tribit. Let's do audio next. We'll talk about the two radios. Let's do the Anchor Motion Boom, the Soundcore Anchor Motion Boom Plus. We'll get that one out of the way. I won't be showcasing music from the device tonight. I'm going to talk about it very briefly. And then we'll plug in the Tribit and we'll test the FM radio. I got my phone here, so I don't have any apps available to me and all of that. So it's one thing that I'm realizing in my second stream that is going to be an extreme benefit, is having a helpful device that can help showcase all the apps. So we will get into that. But until then, let's talk about the Anchor Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. This, again, is another great product that I won from Allison Austin. I actually had won a little small speaker, but there was some confusion with delivery. And so Austin was just like, hey, man, just let me know how we can fix this and I'll take care of you. And he did. Instead of sending me the Soundcore upgraded, there's so many little Anchor Soundcore upgraded ones. Maybe it was a Soundcore 3. I don't remember. But he ended up sending me the Anchor Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. This is honestly a phenomenal device. And I am going to go ahead and just show that big boy that I got again, because the comparison for the two is very close. This Anchor Soundcore Motion Boom Plus speaker is like really on par with the same volume intensity as this big speaker. I want to show it to you right now. I'm going to do it. Oh, I got to walk all over like a maze around here. But yeah, I mean, ever since I got the Motion Boom Plus, I got it in a box like maybe 2.5, maybe 3 weeks ago. And I'm using it for maybe like, I don't know, say like maybe 20 minutes every day. Maybe I'm using it for maybe 15, 20 minutes every day, just messing around with it, enjoying it a little bit. I haven't had to charge it yet. I got it out of the box. I haven't had to charge it yet. I've been using it every day for 2 weeks. So, I don't know. The Motion Boom Plus today is $179.99, and $180 for this device is a really great. Oh, let me showcase it up here. Sorry, I didn't realize it was behind all these boxes. Yo, I bought this. This is the Sony XB90. And the MSRP on this when it was new was $600. And I ended up getting a steal on this device for $300. And even still, looking at the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom Plus, I feel like I might have overpaid a little bit, but I mean, it's hard to compare the two. This is a lot bigger. It is a lot louder. It does have a little more bass, my big speaker, than the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. But this is an awesome speaker nonetheless because it's got a really trendy, beautiful, man, I've been talking so much. I'm just trying to think of my words. It's got a, the stereo has this strap that I'm wearing around my body, and it's got like, it's not a monogram because it says Soundcore on it. I want to say monogram, but it has an insignia of the brand on the strap. So it's not just some generic strap. And I really like that because it shows that Anker, it shows that Anker is showing attention to detail. And that's a really phenomenal thing because even though we're not going to play it tonight, the majority of you, the 21 viewers that are watching, which by the way, if you haven't hit that follow button yet, please consider doing so. We're definitely trying to get on track to make an application for Insider and grow Shopping Dragons. And the only way that we can do that is with more follows. So if you can, hit follow, tell your friends to do the same. We really appreciate that. And also check out dragonblogger.com/enter-live. We're going to be giving away a gift card here really, really, really soon, okay? Sooner than you think. Maybe right after this Motion Boom. I don't know. Maybe. Dragonblogger.com, enter live. Now, the Motion Boom, since I got it, as I've been saying, I still haven't downloaded the app yet, and I feel like I don't even need the app. I feel like I don't need the app. But if you want the app, you can get it, and you can enhance your listening experience with the Motion Boom Plus by having, I know there's an equalizer in the app, and there's probably a couple other things. I don't want to talk about things that I don't know for sure. But I'll tell you this. I opened this box and I hit the Bluetooth button and then I put my phone in pairing mode and they instantly found each other and they instantly connected and I instantly started playing music. The whole setup process out of the box was literally less than 30 seconds. It took me longer to find the first song to play than it took me to pair the device. Right? Okay. Yeah, the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom Plus is a really great thing. Look, I got it on me. I don't feel any heavy weight, like it doesn't drag me down. This is IP67 waterproof. So like you can literally splash this next to the pool. No problem. No problem. You're not going to have a problem if you get this wet. It's great. It's got a sealed back. It's got a sealed back to protect your inputs. And the inputs on the back are it's got a charging port. It's got a line in port. And I think it's got an additional port. Let me open this up and tell you about it right now. Also, this is one of those waterproof boys. So like I bite my nails and I find it really hard to pick under these things. So I'm just going to grab a little butter knife real quick. Oh, I got to take my headphones off to reach that. So definitely like don't go gouging at your devices and like, you know, I don't want to recommend that you do things that you shouldn't, but I don't have fingernails. This is a nice sharp edge. Let me just get it under this rubber and lift really easy, just like that. Yeah. So it's going to have USB charging, USB-C charging in. It's got a regular USB out so you can charge with it. So even if your phone's dying, you can grab battery out of the Motion Boom Plus and keep your party going a little bit longer. And it's got a standard 3.5 millimeter headphone jack input. So if you have something that's not Bluetooth, maybe you got an old Sony Walkman laying around, you can hardline that right into this device and it's going to sound phenomenal no matter what you hook up to it. It's got they're not subs. It's got two passive bass speakers on the side. So they're not powered, but it's so loud and it's so contained that the bass produced by the speakers in the front just bash this bass. Like it's so clear. And you can crank the volume up on the Motion Boom Plus and it ain't going to crack. It ain't going to fizzle. It doesn't sound bad. It's just loud and clear. And it makes anything that you play through it sound really, really good. And I know people that use these that like, oh, I had one in my backyard. I was just using it for casual chilling out. And my neighbors were like, hey, what is that amazing sound? And he was like, oh, that's just the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. What up, though? Did you know that you can buy it today for $180 on Amazon.com? And I think the neighbor ended up going and buying a Motion Boom Plus. And you can too. Right now, if you want, you can click through the carousel and learn a little bit more about this product. And when I get my setup a little more refined, we're going to be able to play with this a little bit longer because I love it and I want to feature it on every show. Okay, that's the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus by Anker. Let me check the chat and then we'll move on to another product and we'll talk a little bit faster about some other things. And then maybe we'll wrap up with the Tri-Bit so that I can take the time to play with it like I want to. I want to turn it on and I want to turn on the FM radio today and I want to see the lights. That's what we're going to do with the Tri-Bit. But for now, I'm going to catch up on this chat and then we'll pick another product. Just now, a minute ago, Lori B says, everyone click the follow button if you're not already. Yeah, that's great advice, Lori B, especially here on the Shopping Dragons channel. You know, with great advice like that, this channel is going to hit Insider in no time. Hey, what's up? My neighbor come back to watch the show. Okay, let's move on to another product and keep this boat going. How about we take a look then at the...
Wait, Victoria had a question earlier in chat. She says, will they ever be able to see Mrs. Blake on stream?
Mrs. Blake, you can call my wife by her first name. It's Mima, Mimma. And I know that sounds like an Italian grandma when kids called her Grandma Mima. I like to make little jokes about it all the time. And she enjoys it. And yeah, you can call her Mima. She's a wonderful woman. And she's like a little shy. But if I was like, hey, you want to do this with me? People would like it. She probably would. I would probably keep an eye open for her to make an appearance, at least in the Yaki laser hair removal tool review video. But also talking about my wife, okay, she works afternoons. So she's gone every day from like basically 1 p.m. Eastern. And she doesn't come home until maybe like 10:30 at night Eastern. So at this current time, I don't have any in these moments, I don't have any plans to stream during her availability, but that could change in the future. So I'm open to anything really.
Sorry, I missed it. It was our other question about how long on the battery can the Motion Boom Plus last?
I think it's 24 hours of playback.
Yeah, I just looked up the product page. It says 20 hours.
20
13,400 milliamp battery.
I think, yeah, 20 hours playtime. I see on the back of the box here. Thanks for looking it up and helping me out with the answer, Justin. But yeah, like I said, I've been playing it every day for at least 10, 20, 15, 20 minutes a day. And I've been doing that for 2 weeks. Maybe I took a couple days off and I still don't need to charge it. One thing that I haven't learned about it is how to even check the battery life on it. And I will make an assumption that I do not know that maybe you can see the battery life of the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom Plus in the Anker app when you download it. But I don't know about that. Okay, let's move on to some new products here. We're going to talk a little bit quicker and wrap up some stuff here. Let's see. Let me check my carousel again, okay? And then we'll pick the next product. Camera. I got the Tri-Bit. I got the Tri Hawaiian Bad Boy headphones. I got the EPOS headphones that I'm wearing. And the Fire Stick and the tablet. Okay, so not too much left. All right. I guess I'll talk about the headphones. That'll be pretty quick. Let's talk about the EPOS Audio Limited Edition PC Gaming, whatever it says on the carousel. And also, I just want to grab one thing to showcase with it. The EPOS Gaming Bundle is really cool. This is another product that I won on the internet really recently, like just a few months ago. And oh man, the EPOS gaming headset, the H6 Pro closed. They come with a microphone, but I just ran off screen to go find my mic, and I can't find it because I have the Yeti. So like the day that I got my microphone, I
So,
just looked
so
right
Blake,
now.
there's a question in chat. The clock on your wall behind you seems to be stuck on 420. Is that intentional?
I don't know. You'll have to watch the next show and find out. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. It's yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. The clock is always stuck on 420. It's been that way for a decade. By design. By design. Hey, yo, I grabbed the Tri-Bit headphone. I grabbed the Hawaiian Bad Boy box, and I found the V-Pod box too. So we can do more fake unboxings later. What are we talking about right now? We're talking about the EPOS Audio Limited Edition PC Gaming Bundle. Yo, I won this on a Twitter redraw. Twitter hit me up and they're like, hey, yo, well, it wasn't Twitter. It was whoever was hosting the giveaway on Twitter. It could have been EPOS, but I don't remember. They're like, hey, you won on a redraw. The person that won couldn't claim, so you win. And they ended up sending me this. The box is empty. I'm wearing the headphones on my head right now. But this is the EPOS H6 Pro plus GSX 300 limited edition PC gaming audio bundle. Here's the deal. Let me cut right to the chase, okay, about the EPOS. I have a pair of headphones by Turtle Beach, and I got them. They were like this special limited edition Call of Duty brand. They're not in the carousel today. Maybe I'll feature them another, time, but they're broken. They're old. They don't work anymore. And that's it. So but they had this like thin, like plastic, like vinyl. I don't know how to describe it. Like a thin, I don't know, like pleather or something like, and it all peeled off. And you can buy on the ear cups. The ear cups is what I'm talking about. Like that part that touches your head. And those ear cups, they started getting like wrinkled and it was peeling and everything. And like every time I take them off, I got like black stuff in my hair and in my ears. And it was like, I could have replaced them, but I never did. And then they broke, whatever. Then I got the EPOS H6 Pro closed. These headphones are cool. They make them, I don't need them on while I'm talking. I only need them to hear Justin. So let me cut to this camera real quick. And they advertise that these are black headphones, and maybe they even come across black in the video now, but they're more like a navy, kind of like a midnight blue, like a really, really dark blue. They're not black, but they don't have that. They don't have that coating on the ear cups. It's like soft. It's not like a velvet or a microfiber. I'm not sure what it's made out of, but here, can we go like this? I don't know. But I don't think that these are ever going to peel. And here where I'm pointing with my finger, the adjustable slide, it's all like metal and like a high quality plastic, I'd say. Now this area on my Turtle Beach Tangos, after a lot of time wearing them, I'm going to switch back to my hard cam. After wearing these headphones for multiple years, a lot, I take them off like this. Grab the cup and pull it off. I just grab one cup and pull it off. So I'm stretching it out like this. And I never thought about it. And where the adjustable head strap connects to the actual cup on the Tangos, on the Turtle Beach Tangos, they're plastic. So they ended up snapping and breaking. And perhaps some super glue bonding them would fix it, but I never fixed it and I never got it fixed, right? So I got these EPOS H6 Pros and I love them. These are the closed versions. They make the exact same headphone, but they call them open version. And they just like let a little bit of ambient noise in while you're gaming so that you can hear what's going on around you. And Justin, can you remind me, we were talking about these and did you say you had experience with the
Yeah, I
closed ones?
have the H6 Pro open ear and closed ear, both of them. I didn't have this one with the amp with it, but yeah, they're not bad at all. I use them with the PlayStation 5 and the PC. They work better with the PlayStation 5 than the PC, just because the ones I had were 3.5 millimeter, not USB. But yeah,
I got you. Yeah, that makes good sense.
I just didn't have the GSX 300 with it, so I didn't have that with it. It was just H6.
The GSX 300 is a really interesting device. I really tried to incorporate it into my hardware, but I just couldn't get it to work the way that I wanted it to. And what it is it's just an external sound card. So it comes with some software that you can install on PC, probably Mac as well, I assume, and that you have an equalizer so that you can control your sound. You have some preset sounds. Also, there's the ability to simulate I'm looking at myself the whole time over here. Also, you have the ability to simulate like 7.1 surround sound through these headphones, but it's only a simulation. I think they work best in stereo mode. And the only reason I think that I'm not using the GSX 300 external sound card with my H6 Pro closed is that I'm just a cheap guy. I'm pretty cheap. That's pretty much it. I won these high quality headphones today. You can get this whole bundle if you click through the carousel for $199. So $200 for the bundle is pretty good. But like I was saying, I'm notoriously cheap, and so the only 3.5 millimeter cables that I have are cheap, and they just leave this like high pitched noise on my line. And I tried to figure it out because I wanted to use the hardware because I had it, and I just couldn't figure out where that high pitched noise was coming from. And so in the end, I had to make the decision to eliminate the GSX 300 from my personal hardware usage. But that's okay because I just hardline it right into my Yeti. And that's where I get all my audio from. And as soon as I stopped using my cheap cables, that screech went away. So I definitely don't believe that's GSX 300 issue. I just got to not have like I said, like a 10-year-old cable from dollar store. But it comes with good software. It's good to go. It does come with a microphone. The H6 Pro closed comes with a microphone that does fold up and fold down. I just don't have it at my side right now. It's buried in this because I don't use it. And also, it's got a really awesome potentiometer for volume. Let me see if I can show you without taking them off. But it's great. Like, there's so many different volumes all the time. But this one is just like I got to turn all the way down now, and I don't hear any ambient noise coming through my microphone. It's headphones, right? If Justin were to, but yeah, it's just a simple twist. I don't know if you can really see it. There you go. Now with the light moving on it, you can definitely see. And yeah, and I didn't even know that was a feature of the device. And so when I got it in the mail, they were basically turned way down. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And so I ended up Googling around for it, and they were like, oh, did you try just turning it up? And I did, and it was good. And I was satisfied. So, they don't have a lot of bass. But they're extremely comfortable. Like, I'll sit when Mima's home from work and I'm watching like 4 or 5 different Amazon live streams at the same time, and it's just a bunch of noise coming through. She don't want to necessarily hear all that. So I put these on, and I could wear these for hours. My ears don't sweat. In those old Tangos, my ears always got so hot. I wear these. They're not hot. I could only imagine that. Is it accurate to say that the H6 Pro opens would allow some form of airflow?
Yeah. They have like a grill at the top so that air comes in and you can hear through them. So they're designed so you can hear your own like voice through the mic, so you don't need kind of like side tone, so you can hear your own voice, know how loud you're talking.
As soon as I turned these down in this example, I stopped hearing myself, and I was like, oh, this is actually really crazy. I can't hear anything. So they are good at noise cancellation, but they're not like completely blocking out all noise. It's just the open ones let a little more ambient noise in if you need to talk to somebody. Maybe you're playing at an internet cafe or something, and you got to hear somebody talk to you or whatever. Examples are endless.
But the EPOS H6 Pro and GSX 300 external sound card, great product. I definitely want to reincorporate the sound card back into my hardware, but I got to get those cables. It's a really, really, really simple device. It's got a button that you can use to toggle between the different modes that it offers, which, like I said earlier, is a stereo mode and a simulated 7.1 surround. And maybe there's another mode, I can't remember. And then just a master volume. It's a little clicky. So it's a good good potentiometer. I really love a good potentiometer volume control. That tactile feel is definitely, I like a click, instead of just spinning it and there's no tactile feedback. Now, even though I'm saying that about the GSX 300 external sound card, that I like the tactile feel of the volume control, that does not exist here. That doesn't exist on the H6 Pro close. Like, this is just a soft. You don't want that to click in your ear. You don't want volume potentiometer to click in your ear while you're trying to play games. And that does exactly not that. It doesn't make clicking noises. So really good.
Okay, let's go back.
Boom. And I think that might be it. Let me look at the box and see if there's anything worth mentioning. Noise dampening, closed acoustic design for improved focus. So with the closed headphones, you can focus more. Integrated volume controls. And when you buy it in the box, you're going to get a PC cable and the console cable, which I forgot to show you. I'm going to show you right now. Very simple cable. And also you get the H6 Pro cover plate. I think you get the plate when you remove the microphone. There's something to hide the connection. I definitely replaced my plate. Yeah. Okay. I'll show you this. This is really easy too. The H6 Pros, they do have that replaceable plate, and I'm going to show you that right now before we move on. So let me actually take the headphones off for this. So the replaceable plate, you can see maybe on the plate that there's like a little texture. It's hard to do what I'm doing right now. There's like a little texture. Now I'm really confident that you can see it. It's right above my finger, and you can just press this, and it's I got to use two hands, but you just press it to lift it up, and then you pull it off. And it's a really, really simple design, extremely similar to the Eufy Homebase 3. That's my neighbor. He's saying hello to everybody. Oh, it's okay. It's all good. So you can remove this plate, and then what this does is it leaves it open for you to attach very easily the magnetic microphone that is included with the device. So if you don't want the microphone like me, then you can take it off the mic, and then you can just and this plastic piece, it's just a piece of plastic. That's all that it is. And it's just got two little guiding little bumps on the back so that you put it in the right spot. And then that's it. Really easy to just snap into place, take it, pop it down, it's in, done. And it just holds in place. And when you want to take it off, you press it like the Eufy Cam Kit 3 Homebase 3. You just press the piece, lift it off, ready for the next part. So really great. And then finally, it does come with the console cable. So it's got the little I don't know what the size is when it's smaller than 3.5 millimeter, but it's smaller than your standard 3.5 millimeter jack. It plugs right up into your headphones on your driver's side, on the left side, and then it splits out into both a microphone and speaker. 1.25 inch, 3.5 millimeter jack for microphone and speakers. So you can just hook this up, hardline it right to the PC. But like I said, I didn't need this. I got my Blue Yeti, so I just used my headphone out jack to my EPOS H6 Pro closed, and I'm laughing, baby. I'm laughing. I love the H6 Pro. I wouldn't want to get another pair of headphones unless I won them. And speaking of winning headphones, we are going to get into this tri-bit, but I just want to knock out a couple small things. We're really, really close to being done here, aren't we? The whole carousel is almost burnt out.
Let's see what else we got.
You want to knock out the Fire stuff,
Yeah, I don't have
or
the
or
box.
the earbuds? Which you want to do it first?
I'll do the two Fire Boys because I don't have the box for the Kindle, so we'll just wrap that one up real quick. I got it right here.
Alright.
I got to find that box for display, and then we'll do the Fire Stick after the Kindle,
Okay.
and then I'll tackle the other headphones. Wait until the show's done, okay? Okay, so we're going to get into right now the Fire HD 10 tablet from Amazon. I was so fortunate, like many other people, to scoop this tablet up on early access days or early access prime deals, whatever it was called. They did those 2 prime days we just had in October on the 11th and the 12th. Now today you can get the Fire HD 10 tablet. This isn't the HD Plus, which is also a product that exists. The difference between the HD Plus and the HD that I have here is like for the most part, it's basically with the HD Plus, you're going to get another gigabyte of RAM and you're going to get a nice metal backing on the HD Plus. With the HD Fire tablet that I've got, it's just 3 gigs of RAM and it's got a plastic back, but this is fine. This is a gift that I purchased for Mima. You know, I'm always sitting in front of my computer all the time, looking at a big monitor, and I always glance over at her and she's just looking at her screen on her little phone. And I'm like, we got to do something about that. Everybody loves a bigger screen. So when I found the deal for the Amazon HD 10, I had to hit it. And also, I don't know which is which, but if you're trying to save money and you want a tablet, you can still get a high quality refurbished Fire HD 10 tablet, and they're like $70. Isn't it accurate to say, Justin, that the refurb tablet is still less money than what the not refurb tablet was on Prime Day?
Yes, that's true. It was
Yeah.
insanely. I think this thing was like $59 or $60 on Prime Day, so it's going to be that on Black Friday. You know it.
What is the date for Black Friday, by the way?
It is Friday, November 25th is Black Friday, and Friday, November 28th is Cyber Monday. Those are the 2 biggest shopping days of the year.
That's coming up quick. That's coming up real quick. That's less than a month away. So I hope so definitely then, if you want a tablet and you missed out on Prime Day, listen, do like I say on every stream that I've given you guys so far. Add this to your wish list. Click through the carousel right now, okay? And add the Amazon Fire HD 10 tablet to your wish list, because I guarantee you, write it down and call me out, okay, later if I'm wrong. These tablets will be on sale on Black Friday and most likely on Cyber Monday as well. So if you want it, it's going to go on sale right before Christmas. You'll get it before Christmas, and they make great gifts. They're perfect for people that just need something to consume some social media with. I give this to Mima. She's got everything that she needs, but you know, nothing is without its exceptions. And after I sip this water, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the tablet. Also, after the tablet's done, before we do the Fire Stick, we'll do the $5 gift card giveaway.
Okay.
I'm going to skip all those comments. I guess it wasn't loading live. And I see Margaret says Black Friday started early in here. That's dope. I like that. I wish every day was Black Friday deals and then they never had to go back to regular prices. You know what I'm saying? And we could all just save constantly. But anyway, as I was saying before I drank this water, the Fire HD tablet, the Fire HD 10 tablet is it's a really great device. It's going to do what you need it to do, especially as I was saying about social media. You can watch videos on it. It has Alexa built into it, so anything that your Alexa can do, your Fire HD tablet can do. I'm pretty sure that's a fair statement. And when we get into it later with the Fire Stick, you can plug your Fire Stick into your TV, and then you can cast what is you're seeing on your tablet onto your television through your Fire Stick, which was really why I bought this. We're going to talk about it really soon. Okay, downsides. What are downsides to the Amazon Fire HD tablet? Well, we all know that Amazon and other popular video sharing platforms don't necessarily play nice with each other. So you can sideload this. You can sideload this with the Google Play Store because it doesn't come installed on the device, and you can't go through the Amazon App Store to download the Google Play Store. So you got to do a little finagling. It's pretty easy, even if you're inexperienced in sideloading or altering anything. Like if you're not that, if you are having some confusion trying to do anything outside of the built-in app store, then maybe it's not for you. But it is still a pretty easy task overall to get the Google Play Store on here. There's a few different methods, and you can learn more about that by looking online for that information. But once you do decide to sideload and install the Google Play Store on this tablet, it unlocks so many more features that are kind of just like throttled when you only use it as a Fire HD10 tablet. Google Play Store, like I'm saying, it's going to really give you the full potential of this tablet, and it's going to make the tablet feel like any other premium tablet that you're going to buy on the market today. I'm saying you can use a YouTube app, or you can download a Snapchat app. These are two apps in particular that I've been experiencing some issues with functioning through the App Store, or they just don't simply exist. I can't find Snapchat on the App Store, on the Amazon App Store. So a great product that doesn't have its full potential unlocked to you at purchase, but is easy to really unlock it. And that's just kind of sort of like a safeguard too, for people that don't maybe older people, that might not have a firm grasp of technology, or maybe younger people that have the same kind of knowledge base. They want something, but it's not I wouldn't want to go pay $300 for a tablet for my mother. I love my mother, but she doesn't know how to use it, right? So, add this to your wish list. Buy your grandma something sweet, like a nice little tablet. She doesn't have to look down her glasses and squint her eyes to see her, old flip phone pictures. Let these people in your life receive the gift of the Fire HD10 tablet so that they can see everything in all its massive 10-inch screen glory. We're going to do more with Amazon stuff once I get my Play Store loaded on here. I kind of want to use this tablet for Govee Lights, Eufy Security app, Anchor Soundcore app, and everything. So, and all of that is available to you. I can't even watch Amazon Live on this. This is an Amazon device, and through Amazon Silk web browser.
I know the Silk browser doesn't support Amazon Live. It's so funny.
Yeah, exactly. The Silk browser doesn't support Amazon Live, but when you get a Google Play Store on here, you can put any browser on here that you want.
It's funny though. The Amazon Fire Omni TV though can watch Amazon Live on it without issue. So it's just weird that uses Fire OS. So it's kind of weird.
Amazon Fire Omni TV can stream Amazon Live with its Amazon Silk browser, but the HD10 tablet can't.
Well, I don't know if it's Silk. I don't know what it uses. It might just be a channel.
Okay. And on another Amazon stream, we're going to get into the Fire Stick after we do the gift card giveaway. But I did learn this, that the Fire Stick on Wi-Fi is a pretty reliable device. But if my interest was to screen mirror the tablet on the TV, it was recommended to me that maybe if I want to do that, I might be interested more in the Firebox, it's called. Yeah, the Firebox, you can just hardline it with Ethernet to your network, and then you don't have any issues with latency, I guess, is kind of what people are kind of hinting around with that suggestion, Okay, that's the HD10 Fire tablet on sale today for $149.99, guaranteed to go on sale on Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Add it to your wish list and get a deal in just a couple of weeks. If the money's there, I definitely intend to buy another one. But also I need an iPad. I need a friggin' iPad.
I use a Fire 10 tablet as my Restream chat monitor, pretty much.
It's a mini computer. It's a mini computer with a big screen. You can do whatever you want with it. When you got that Google Play Store, it really, like I said, unlocks the full potential. And don't forget to learn how to do that properly, because there are a few settings on the tablet that you have to enable or disable. You have to toggle something in order to enable third-party apps to run on the Fire HD10 tablet. So just be wary of that if you want to make these proposed changes, which I definitely recommend. Okay, well, we got 20 people watching, and I see Shelby in the chat saying clown love. I see Ed S in the chat saying use
Giveaway
Firefox
time?
or Edge.
Giveaway time?
Yeah,
Giveaway
we're going
time?
to do a gift card giveaway right now. If you're watching and you haven't been entered, hit the website in the banner scrolling. It's dragonblogger.com/enter live. I'm telling you right now, you literally don't have time to enter right now, because we're going to draw in just a second. But that's okay, because I'm telling you, on every show that I'm going to host for at least the next month, we're going to be doing at least one $5 gift card on every stream. So make sure that you follow so that you can be notified when we go live and you can participate in these fun games. And without further ado, I think it's time to
Just
draw the first winner.
so you guys know how completely supportive and rewarding our community, Blake is personally funding a $5 gift card on every one of his streams. So this is out of Blake's own personal funds. So that's how nice he is and how much he wants to give back.
Thank you for saying. Thank you. That's very humbling to hear. Yeah, that is very true. Now that Justin said it, I got contracted by Justin to do this thing, and I said, you know what? Let's just do it this way. It'll be a great idea. Everybody loves a giveaway. Everybody loves a giveaway. And, for me to be just sitting out here and maintain 22 viewers through word of mouth exclusively and being a rising star and not even having the opportunity to make an application through Shopping Dragons for influencer, insider. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a great thing. We got 22 people watching. We're not even insider. We're not.
What we haven't
anywhere.
figured out yet is when I'm not available, how he's going to run those giveaways. Like, we're not sure if he's going to use Gleam or if he's going to run a wheel game or a race game. We're not sure how he's going to run the giveaways when he runs his stream solo yet.
Gut reaction is going to be ducks or wheels, and we can.
I have a cool dino race game. I actually have the dinos instead of ducks. It's dinos. So it's closest to dragons.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know that they got some different skins for those races. Yeah, that's definitely something to explore. But we're gonna figure out how to do the giveaways going forward.
I want dragons, but dinos was the closest I can get.
As soon as I get my iOS device and can run my own carousel and start running these streams a little more independently without Justin's assistance, that's when we'll start doing wheels or ducks, and we'll get that sorted out shortly after Halloween, just like another week or so, and then I should have that figured out. Okay. Well, I'm going to drink some water. Would you like to go ahead and call the gift card winner?
Drawing the winner of the $5 gift card giveaway right now.
Good luck, everybody.
Today's winner is Margaret. Margaret wins the $5 gift card.
Oh, hell yeah. That's dope. I saw Margaret in the chat a little bit earlier. Is Margaret
if Margaret is here to claim, of course.
Yeah. I got let's do a minute. It's 25:16, so we'll go until 26:16. Oh, I see Margaret. Yay, here. Awesome. So for these giveaways, how can people get in contact with you? I guess you already have their email because they hit you up at Enter Live, right?
Correct. That's how I get them. I contact them that way.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out these wheel giveaways. We'll have to figure out these wheel and duck races after and how I can get that information to you efficiently so that the people can get their cards.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I got some ideas.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it'll be easy because everything on Amazon Live is easy. Like clicking through the carousel and adding the Fire Stick TV to your wish list, because just like the Amazon Fire HD Tablet 10, these Amazon products, they're going on sale. They're going on sale. If you need it, you can buy it right now. $50. Guess what? $50 for $49.99 today. Guess what that gets you? It's going to put Netflix, Paramount Plus. You're going to get access to Prime Video. It says YouTube. I haven't hooked up my Fire Stick yet, so I don't know how the Amazon hardware plays with YouTube, but maybe it's browser based. You're going to have access to Hulu and Disney Plus, also Tubi, which is a free video streaming service for you to watch a lot of content. I don't get a lot of ads either with Tubi, and I hook it up to my very, very old Android box that I use in my camper for my old flat screen 720p TV.
But now that we got the Fire Stick, the Fire TV Stick 4K, I'm so stoked to just use this and like throw my phone to it, throw my Android phone to the Fire Stick, throw the tablet to the anything that has the capability to it. What I like about the Fire Stick is really I'm a sucker for that screen mirroring, functionality, because we go camping, we go places. We're not always, the group of us aren't always together, So if we go out and we see something, we don't all have to huddle around the phone anymore to look at the little picture or the little video. We can just cast it right to the TV. And now everybody doesn't have to be hovered over the thing. It's such an improvement, a quality of life improvement that for me, it's my biggest selling feature. Like everybody can stream whatever they want on their TV, but I really, really push the agenda of tablet and phone mirroring. It's awesome. Okay, we can open this really quick, and then we're really getting close to being done. I think we just got some headphones left, really, right?
The earbuds and the Tribbit home after.
Oh
this,
yeah,
Fire
I forgot
Stick.
about the radio. Okay, we'll do the headphones really fast, and then we're gonna play with the radio for a few minutes, and that's it. Okay, the Fire Stick is really cool because it's pretty small, but even though it is small in stature, it still does have a little bit of girth to it, and so it's just a simple black plastic box with a little bit of Amazon logo printed on it. And it's got USB-C and HDMI port so that you can plug it directly into your HDMI port on your television. Now, look at it. Look how big it is. Look how big the Fire Stick is around that HDMI port. This is a really small device, right? And it's a really powerful device as well. But even though for its small stature, it is still a little bit big. And so around your adjacent HDMI cables, this could maybe like obstruct that. So you want to be certain that if you have like your PlayStation or your video game console hooked up, or you have like something else hooked up to your TV, you want to make sure that you do have the room to plug this in. But once you do, I don't have I don't have any particular experience yet using the Fire Stick. But as I said a moment ago, I'm a sucker for that mirroring. I can't wait to showcase that feature to you in a later stream. Soon it's just going to be a bunch of no boxes, you know what I mean? Because we're going to have everything hooked up. But we'll be getting more stuff in. We'll get more stuff in. We'll talk about more stuff, and I'm excited for that. So the Fire TV Stick 4K, it's really good. It comes with a remote. It comes with the remote control. It comes with hey, come on in. It comes with the remote control. It comes with a HDMI extension. So actually, I take back what I said a moment ago. Well, the Fire Stick 4K, so many words. Well, the Fire TV Stick 4K may take up adjacent real estate for unused HDMI ports. It does come with a little HDMI extension that has a lot more smaller bezel around it, so you can plug it into your TV, and then you can have this dongle and just plug your Fire Stick in it and let it hang off. So like if you don't want that to hang, it's not a big deal. You just have to be mindful of those HDMI ports, but Amazon put a solution in the box for you. So even if you don't need it, it's there. Okay, what else? We got an adapter. We got the wall charger. It comes with a USB-C cable. And then also the Fire Stick comes with a remote control that has shortcuts on it that will take you to the media that you want to see when you need to see it. And yeah, still wrapped up in the bag, but it's just your standard play, pause, go home, navigation buttons. But it's got shortcuts to Prime Video and Netflix and Disney Plus and Hulu. Now, I was thinking that maybe these buttons might be assignable, but I later thought probably not, since they have like such major brands on the buttons. Probably not reassignable buttons. But the Fire Stick, the Fire TV Stick 4K, I'm stoked to use it. I got it on a really, really good deal. I bought it at a box store for I got mine for like $25, but you can get yours today for $49.99. And if mirroring is what you want, but you're not sure about that wireless setup, I definitely recommend the concept of the Fire HD box. I believe I know it's the box. I don't know what the name of it is, but that wired Ethernet is probably going to get you a little less latency when you're sharing your content. Fire Stick TV 4K. Boom, we did it. Okay, so we got the Tribit. I'm going to save this for last so that we can plug it in and turn it on, check out the FM radio, and then, call it done. But before we get into that, we're going to feature this next product here that Justin's brought up on the carousel for us. This is Keep Hi-Fi. Keep Hi-Fi is the place that sells it. But what we're going to take a look at right now is the Tri and Hawaiian Bad Boy Kai in-ear monitor headphones. These headphones retail for $74 right now on the carousel. I don't know how
$5 coupon on page 2.
$5 off right now, so you can get them for $69. That's a pretty sweet number, you know what I mean? And I don't know a lot about in-ear monitors, but I know what I like, and I know that I like these. And the aesthetic alone for these, like, usually I'm like, oh, I want to learn about it before I buy it, but these are just so bright and so shiny. The aesthetic of these is such a pleasant thing on my eyes that I just want to go buy these for $69 right now again because they're so beautiful. Look at these. I gotta switch over here. So these are the Tri versus Hawaiian Bad Boy Kai in-ear monitors. Let me drop one and show you one. Look at that gold. Look at that shimmering gold and indigo blue finish. I love how shiny it is. And it comes with a set of silicone earbuds that come in this faux leather Tri branded case. And it's just a little simple magnet that holds it shut. And I just keep my extra silicone pieces in here. I think my silicone pieces are in here. No, I don't have my silicone pieces in here today, but I do have a microfiber cloth to keep them clean because these glossy boys, they're a fingerprint magnet, but they feel so good when you put them in. So I got a microfiber cloth, and also it comes with a little brush to help keep them very clean. Now, let me set this tripod up and talk about them up close a little bit more before I show you what they look like in ear. Okay, so I had never seen this before in a pair of headphones. These are cool because the wire's bent back. The wire's bent back, and it holds its shape. So you can insert the headphone. You can insert this in-ear monitor, and then this wire is designed to sit behind your ear and hold it in place. It's really good. And the rest of the wire is like thinner. It's thicker at the top. And then you can kind of see right here where the transition is, where it thins out so that it's more malleable or flexible to use. And also, I don't know what the purpose of this is, and I want to be extremely careful here, but these Hawaiian Bad Boy, these Kais, they're Kai. That's what it is. Tri Hawaiian Bad Boy Kai. The Kai is really interesting because I've never seen, these are not wireless, and they do not have an inline microphone or volume controls. They're just straight earbuds. But one thing I've never known of, one thing that I don't understand about these is this. Look at this. I got to really pull it. Here we go. So I can remove the earbud. I can remove the earbud right from the cable. So I wonder if, and then it has two little prongs. It just has two little prongs that plug into the headphone when you want to use it. I never saw that before. I thought it was really cool. What is it for? What is the purpose of this? Is it to replace this cable if you need to, and the headphones don't break? I don't know. But it really simply plugs back in. Very easy. It's a very tight, secure connection. Just gotta keep my eyes close to it. And these are not rated for water.
I don't think that they're rated very well for sweat. There we go. Plug it right back in. And then we'll switch to the wide. And I won't hear Justin for a minute. I'm just going to try these headphones on. These are the best. Well, I can't say that they're the best, but they are some really, really great in-ear monitors. I generally don't wear a lot of earbuds. And when I do wear earbuds, I'm wearing earbuds that are like default Samsung included with my phone earbuds. You know what I mean? And they don't play music very well. They don't play music very well at all. But these do. These are like a big driver. I'm going to learn. I know that I don't know a lot about all these devices today. Like, again, I'm just trying to remember everything off the top of my head. I have not looked at any product pages today to bring you the information that I'm bringing you. And so I just want to say, pretty impressed with myself right now that I've remembered all this stuff. But what was I saying about these before I started standing on my own pedestal? Oh, that I didn't learn everything about these. I haven't learned everything about them, but I know that it's one driver inside these. And they have they have your standard range of frequencies, standard frequency range of their headphones, right? But these, I have just listened to them. And my subjective opinion is that compared to other in-ear monitor headphones that I've had, like the cell phone headphones and some other ones that aren't not designed for music or by audiophiles. Hawaiian Bad Boy, this guy is like an audiophile, and they make a lot of different headphones. But I'm saying these got a lot of great low end. They got a lot of good bass in them. The mids are okay, and the trebles are just like a little, like maybe a little bit muddy. But maybe that's only happening because I'm like blasting bass through them. And I'm sure at a more appropriate listening volume, you wouldn't have any type of experience like that whatsoever. All the reviews from people who are audiophiles have really enjoyed these headphones, and they seem to share the same sentiment, only in a more educated explanation than what I am able to provide at this time. But essentially, they're just kind of saying what I'm saying. Good bass, kind of lacking a little bit on the highs, and the mids are real like warm. So I love the way these look. I've gotten compliments on them wherever I wear them. Everybody seems to love them. And if that type of validation is your thing, the Tri and Hawaiian Bad Boy Kai's in-ear monitors are definitely something that you need to get your hands on. I'm so glad that I won these, and I would win them again. I would win them again if I could. Anyway,
All right.
Okay, let me put on my other headphones, and we just got one more product to look at here. We're gonna have a little bit of fun with it, learn it a little bit, and then we're gonna end this show. What is the runtime? 7 to 9 is 2, and we're at 9:40, so we're coming up on 3 hours.
40 minutes over.
Is that too much?
I'm getting the evil eye. I gotta cut this quick. I'll let you do your segment though.
Yeah, we're gonna do the segment with the Tri-Bit home wireless speaker, and then that show is gonna be completed for the day. Let me move.
I mean, when you don't need me to moderate, you can run as long as you want. There's no time limit at all.
Yes.
It's only when I have to be here.
Yes, yeah. Thank you for seeing the value in what I can give to you and provide to the audience, and hanging out with me while I get all that iOS. Dude, let me just go crazy for a minute about the iOS stuff, okay? I got an iPad. I got one, and it's not good enough. It's got an activation lock on it because I got it from my friend, and we never changed the ownership of the device over. Now I'm having an extremely difficult time with that. And so I got a newer iPad 4, and I was experiencing a similar issue, but once I bypassed that and logged into the store, I couldn't download the Amazon Creator app because they wanted me to be on a different OS. So it's just like I am taking a firm stand and just saying I am not a person who enjoys the iOS environment. I find it really
It's
difficult.
fine. It's not iOS's fault you were on a version from 6 years ago and it needed an update.
Okay.
I mean, you were like iOS 11. They're already up to like 15.6.
Yeah, the iPad 4 that I have, that is the most functioning iOS device currently in my possession, is running on 10.3.3. What are they at now? 15, you said?
Yeah, that's incredibly archaic, that version.
Yeah, I guess so. So we'll make the appropriate changes here very, very soon. I got some good hardware coming my way, and soon I'll just be flapping my wings by myself. Okay, let's do this. Let's move these things out of the way. And then we're going to plug in this radio, the Tri-Bit wireless home radio. Tri-Bit home wireless home speaker. This is the sound that fills your room. We're going to open this box and plug it in right now. So let's do it. Yeah, try. I really love those. I love gold. I love gold. Right? Those Tri-Bits are so. Those Hawaiian Bad Boy Kais are really nice. Let's just go chaos mode and put this on its side. And let's move the microphone over here. And that should be okay for now. Okay, great. Let's get into the final product of the stream. We're going to talk right now about the Tri-Bit home wireless home speaker. Now, initially, I thought that this speaker was like a wireless Bluetooth speaker, but it's a speaker that needs to be plugged in. Let's open it up. It's a speaker that needs to be plugged into the wall, and it's pretty cool. It's got an FM transmitter. It's got white noise built into it. It comes with a manual that is full of pictures, so it's really this is that one, yeah? Yeah, it's the one with the pictures. Let's do this. Bang. Let's do this. And I actually plugged in an extension cord this time so that we can plug the speaker in. And this is what my plan is the whole show. I'm going to plug this speaker in right now, and I'm going to figure out, without looking at these instructions, how to access the FM radio, turn on the rainbow lights, and let's see if I can get the white noise to play without looking at these instructions. So when you get the box, really, really simple contents inside. You're going to get the instruction manual. We don't need that. You're going to have the unit itself, and also you have a box that has your AC power cable in it. And also included in this box is going to be a small FM antenna so that you can really capture those FM waves being transmitted constantly through your house. Okay, let's open this up. Look, still wrapped in the plastic. Here's our FM transmitting antenna. It's not a transmitter, it's a receiver, it's an antenna. And also we've got the power brick. Now this is like for indoors, so it's not rated for any type of moisture or dirt resistance. And the exterior, all the gray stuff on the outside is all cloth. Here, let's cut to the hard cam, to the tight cam, and see what we got here. Bang. Okay, so this is the Tri-Bit wireless home radio. It's really simple. It's easy to look at. It's fun on the eyes. And wait until we plug it in. It's even better. But it's got a ring of controls, and then it's got things on the bottom. It's got a battery with a plastic thing. And we're going to open this up, and we're going to take a really, really in-depth, a really quick in-depth look at the same time. Let's go back to hide camera. Great. And we're going to plug this in right now. We're going to plug it in. We're going to turn it on. We're going to play some music. We're going to listen to some white noise. And then I'm going to go eat dinner. What are you guys eating for dinner today? Vicky, what are you buying with that $5? Oh, you can't
Evans, real quick on that trip, that Tri-Bit home, did they contact you about resending since it looked like the first one got lost in transit?
Who did you win from, Evans?
It was me. It was us.
Oh, it was you?
She went the Tri-Bit home from us.
Okay. I got one from Tyler, and I got one from UTech, and I got my Tyler one, but I didn't get my UTech one. And so I reached out to UTech, and he hit up Tri-Bit, and then within like a couple days, I ended up getting my delivery. So looks like Tri-Bit is really good at responding to requests that may have been missed, or whatever is the appropriate language to describe what's happening with Evan's Tri-Bit home radio. But it's got a little weight. I know on the last show I was like, oh, you can hit it, but it will fall over. It will fall over.
Let's plug it in. I've already
Yeah,
plugged in my
I'll fall up again right now. Evans.
Nice. I'm gonna plug this in. This is what you do when you got something that has a plug. Bang. So we plug it in. Instantly, I'm greeted by a watch, like a clock face. Here. Oh. What is this? What's happening?
30% off clickable coupon. That's a good deal.
30%. So what is that, like 20 bucks? 18 bucks?
Yeah, that's pretty
21
good.
bucks. So you get about 20 bucks off the $70 speaker today. So you can get a Tri-Bit Home wireless speaker for, what am I saying, 50 bucks? That's a pretty good deal. 50 bucks for a nice alarm clock to it. I believe we're not going to do that today. Let me fumble around with these buttons and see what we're looking at. So like looking at the device, as soon as I plug it in, I don't see any power button. It instantly turned on. And the whole screen, I thought it was like a whole screen, but it's just a little standard like square block showing the time. So there's like no display under it doing 12 hours. Let's see. Source. Snooze. We're not going to set an alarm. How do we press buttons on this thing? I knew that I was going to stall out here. So I want to learn with you guys how it goes. Are they just touch? Oh, they're just touch. It's just a touch control. Cool. I'm sitting here hammering these buttons, waiting for a tactile click. No, you don't get that with the Tri-Bit Home Radio. You just touch it, and it's good to go. Let me hit the source. Is there a power button? That's set time. Time. Pairing, skip. I don't know how to skip pairing. Oh, light mode. Bluetooth is enabled. So I'm just hitting random buttons on the Tri-Bit Radio trying to figure it out. The light randomly turned on, but it didn't because I hit the light button. So that is probably one of the easiest things to figure out. As soon as I plugged it in, it turned on, and then I just had to hit this tap this button because there's no tactile feedback to that button at all. You just touch it and it's on. So you got a white light. We've got a little rainbow light that's not moving, and we've got one that is moving, and it's moving at a pretty steady pace. So I don't believe that it. Oh, you guys can't see. Okay. Let's see what this looks like, because I cannot see on my screen that rainbow light. So let's see if we can figure it out together right here, right now, by doing this. Can you see? I feel like I got to turn some studio lights off in order to really project the rainbow light, but you can see on the top of my hands. You can see on the top of my hands the light is reflecting a little bit. So it does have a rainbow setting, and it's got an off, white, something that is really soft. It's just a few colors that don't seem to be moving. So more of like a solid kind of spectrum, and then a moving spectrum. I don't know if they move with the light or if it just stays moving on its own. Okay, I want to wrap up the show. We're going to talk even more about the Tri-Bit Home on the next stream. But at minimum, I want to turn on the FM radio right now. So let's see. Source. SD. It's got an SD card slot. Oh my God, it does. It's got one right on the back, right here. Forgot we were not looking at. Look, you can put a SD card in it, and then you can hit source button on the front, where my finger is, to cycle between. It says SD right here on the bottom where my finger's pointed. I can hit source. It's searching for pairing my Bluetooth. We're not going to do that right now. I can hit source again. It says auxiliary. So it's going to have a 3.5-quarter jack in on the back. So you can hardline audio. You can use a memory card for audio. You can Bluetooth your audio to this device. That's pretty versatile for an alarm clock, I think. I keep holding it up because I think I'm looking at the thing. But we're down here. We're down here in front of the camera for now. What a great product the Tri-Bit is. Let's see source, auxiliary, source, FM 87.5. Let's just plug in this FM thing. And now, like, if you're using your FM receiver on the Tri-Bit wireless home radio, you're likely not using a hard-lined source. So this simple wire that is included with the radio is just going to be a 3.5 millimeter jack to a folded over copper wire. It's just a simple antenna, but you're going to plug it in most likely to the only place receivable on the tri-bit radio, and that's going to be in the back in the headphone jack, right? And so look, as soon as I plugged it in, I started hearing audio slightly. I got my headphones on. Let's see, volume controls. Awesome. Okay, let's what's the call station? What's CJAM again? 88.9 is CJAM. I'm at 91.9, so I think it's going to take like a while. Let's just leave it on the commercial for a second. Very loud. I can hear it through my headphones, and I don't know if you can hear me like I have with the Anchor Soundcore Boom. Yo, let's turn this all the way up real quick and see how loud it goes for an alarm clock.
Bonus points calculated before taxes and fees after applicable discounts, if any. Subject to program terms. While supplies last. Visit Lowe's.com/MVPs.
Well, I think it was on like 14 or 15.
My pop's had his leg amputated,
Pretty
lost his
loud, right?
mobility,
It's really
lost his
loud.
independence, and
Okay, let's turn it down
Man,
because
I
I know
miss
the
it.
people are. Oh, see, now here's another interesting thing. I was just yelling about turning it down, and it wasn't my intention to just instantly stop all of the audio. I reached forward and I pressed something here. So I must have pressed the source button. So this is a really tactile. It's not tactile feedback, but it's really good at receiving the input. Even if you just brush it, you're going to press those buttons, and that's pretty good. Let's turn it down before we go back to the radio. I got it all the way on 0. Let's go to the FM transmitter again, and this is on 0.
some politicians
So this is 6.
by pointing the finger at
That's a
those
really
who look and sound
reasonable
different.
volume to be listening
That's
to
why
a
they show
radio
them.
at whatever
Coming
time
together
it's
and
going to
showing
wake
up
you
their
up.
thoughts.
And like I just said, this is at volume 6, and it goes all the way up to 16, like we just had it on. That's so loud. So like really good. It's got the ambient white light. Like I said a couple times, it's got this light that is very stationary. Like it's not chasing, but like, I wish I could showcase the lights better. I'll figure that out. But the light is.
Go to cca.is/.
Oh my goodness.
Election day is November 8th.
Okay. Once again, the radio got loud because I grabbed it at the ring and my finger was sitting on the volume up button and I didn't realize it. So you don't necessarily have to tap the volume up for each individual increment of volume that you want. You can just press and hold the volume button. And as I was saying before, it got loud and genuinely frightened me. There's a really slow. I keep hitting these buttons on the front, and it's because I'm like manipulating it. But it's arguable that like as an alarm clock, you're not going to be moving it around a lot. So once you have it stationary in place, it's probably a lot easier to not misfire hitting the buttons. So we'll just hit source again. I'll take myself to the radio, and we'll turn it up just a bit. So it's got mood lights on the side. You can see it kind of reflect off my hand, and it's a very like slow light. It's a very slow moving light. And then it has another faster moving light. And I think that this might be like a noise reaction light because now that the FM radio is playing, it's really strobing. You can kind of see at the bottom of the table here how it flares out the light. But like it's a radio. It's a radio. It's designed to wake you up, and it has so many different inputs for it that it really is worth the money. $69.99 with, what did you say, a $20 off coupon today?
Yeah, 30% off.
30% off. Yeah, so you get about $20, $21 off this bad boy today. I love the lights. I love audio so much. I'm not like an audiophile. I just love listening to things. And I'm so glad that we got a Tribe at home that we get to gift to Mima's niece, and the other one that I won, I don't know if we're going to put it in the house or if we're going to put it in the camper, but either way, they're just a perfect addition if you need to wake up and listen to music. You can do it any way you want. Like I said before, you can put in an SD card. You can Bluetooth your phone to it. It has an FM radio built into it. The Anchor Soundcore Motion Boom Plus doesn't even have an FM transmitter built into it, okay? and this is a third of the cost. So if you love FM radio and you love setting alarms to wake up, you know what I'm saying? Then I think that you're really going to enjoy the Tribe at Home wireless radio. So it's called a wireless home speaker. And so with that, I think we have completed the carousel. And what I wanted to do in 2 hours, I got done in 3 hours.
Yeah, and we got Nikita coming up in just 2 more hours on Dragon Blocker Live.
That's so great. I can't wait to hang out with Nikita. I saw him here earlier in the chat today, and I really appreciate that outpour of support. I saw James. I saw Nikita. I see Margaret right now, who won our second $5 gift card here on Shopping Dragons. I see Evans in the chat, who was our first winner here on Shopping Dragons just a couple days ago. And, as I'm just kind of reflecting on the chat, I see Margaret saying great job. And I see Ed saying 2 more hours, 2 more minutes. I mean, I could do another 2 hours, but Justin.
Yeah, no. So Nikita's moved to 9 p.m. Pacific time this week. Nikita's actually between 2 jobs, so he's all 5 days this week at 9 p.m. Pacific this week.
We're testing out
that new. It's midnight actually Eastern. So we're testing out this new time slot this week.
Is this radio still playing? I can barely hear it.
Right. Dope. That's great. So Nikita's going to be on at midnight. That's in about 2 hours here. And what do you think? Do you like the long play? Do you want me to do how many products? 13 products in 3 hours?
Well, so the overall goal is 10 to 12 products per hour. So the goal is to try to get you to 24 products in 2 hours if possible.
24 products in 2 hours. So I just got to talk a lot less.
Now, James is super. James can do 40 products in 2.5 hours, and Nate does 40 products in 4 hours. So average is 10 per hour is what we try to shoot for. But it's fine if you're on a long one. Yeah.
I just want to say again.
It's fine though, because most people just playing the videos. You have them on hand, so naturally you're going to take more time when you have them on hand, and it's much better for the presentation. So when you have them on hand, we'll stretch it out more.
I agree with all of those statements, and I just wanted to pump myself up again and say, I haven't looked at any product pages. Everything that I've been telling you tonight and sharing with you is everything that I've remembered from watching streams, just like you guys, or through my own personal experience with these products, owning them. And as you know, I just unboxed the majority of these just a couple days ago. So yeah, wait until I get a better camera and access to a carousel that I can read.
So hopefully by next week, his OBSBot Meet 4K AI should come next week, and so that should be a dramatic upgrade to his stream.
Yeah, I got to get some USB 3.0 cables, I think, as well.
Oh, sorry, Tiny PTZ 4K.
Oh yeah, the OBSBot Tiny 4K PTZ is going to be
with the motion tracking, so it'll.
I'm going to be able to go over here and over here. I think that's it though for now. We definitely did 13 products in 3 hours, which seems like a long time. So we're going to maybe focus on shortening it up and tightening it up going forward. But it's been a wonderful learning experience for me here today. And once again, I noticed that we got to keep an audience of around 15 people at the end of the show. I saw it tip out at around maybe 20, 25. So again, to be a rising star and not an insider or an A-lister and maintain that type of viewership, I recognize has a pretty good value on Amazon Live, because there are people who are insiders and A-listers who at times can only manage through the algorithm on Amazon holding 25 or 50 even viewers. So I just want to say that I recognize I'm pretty impressed by that. And so if you're watching right now and you haven't hit the follow button, please do that, because we need the followers in order to make the application for Insider. We can't reach that goal without you guys. So if you haven't hit follow, please do. Please take your alternate account, sign in, come follow us. And we don't need follower goals for the giveaways. I'm going to be doing those for the rest of the month of streaming that I've got planned. And I could just wax on about it, but follow us. Let's get that Insider application popping off as soon as we can. What do you need? 2,000 subscribers for that?
No. For Insider, there's no actual follower requirement for Insider. It's just 90 minutes of stream time, and then they just audit to see if they like your show.
So
only
they're
A
just-
list requires 2,000 followers.
Oh wow! So like then we have the ability to potentially.
Yeah,
fast track.
I've already put in the application, so it's a pending review. It says within 10 days from 2 days ago, so I should know in 8 more days if we get Insider.
Okay, great. I just have a little bit more information I want to get from you right now, and then we'll end the show. And that
Yeah.
is when we started a couple of days ago, we were sitting at around 1,125 subscribers. You said.
Uh-huh.
And what are we? What's our subscriber count today?
1308.
What did we start at?
We've gained 67. Oh, no, hold on. We've gained 67 in the past 30 days.
So it was
It was
12, it was around
1200.
1225.
Yeah.
Oh, I said 1125. When you said 1300, that's what made me confused. Cool. So we started out Shopping Dragons with around just over 1200 subscribers, and we're just about to break or just hit 1300.
No, 1308. We're at 1308.
We
now.
broke 1,300 subscribers. That's so great. I know that we're going to get some more subscribers or followers in the upcoming streams, but genuinely, I can't influence you enough to hit that follow button. So again, if you haven't, please do. And so what, am I going to come back on Thursday? Oh, we were
Not
talking
sure.
about that.
Yeah, not sure. My son's football game because he got moved
Right.
from Friday to Thursday, so I don't know.
Right. My short-term memory, not good. Reminding me things helps
Thanks,
my
Evans.
memory. We're going to come back with another show later this week. It may be Thursday. It may be Friday. Maybe I don't think it's going to be Saturday. I'm pretty busy that day. But we are coming back. We're going to do another show very, very soon. And then we're going to start a steady schedule of streaming. Once I have the ability to go live myself, my intention is to come to you here every Tuesday and Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until we figure out what might be a better plan. So is there anything that I'm forgetting to say or anything that you'd like to say, Justin?
Nope, sounds good. I think you did a great job again. Thank you, Blake.
Oh, thank you so much. I see Margaret telling me good luck. I see Lori Lynn saying good night and Evan saying that's awesome. 1,300. Congrats. I see Rising Siren saying, hi, Blaker. Thank you so much. Yo, this has been Shopping Dragons. I'm your host, Dragon Blaker. You can call me Blake. I'm going to be back on another live stream here really, really soon. And then we're going to start hitting it with the regularity. Watch out when that happens. Justin, when you're ready to end the stream, please go ahead. And we'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Ending now.
I'm just going to go turn this off. I'll be right back for you.
All right. I just ended it in the
Actually, I'm just
app.
going to switch my audio out. I can hear you now.
Yep. I
On
ended
that
it in Amazon, so now I end the